That's about as American as it gets, bro.
It's American.
Is this thing on?
Check 1 2 1 2.
It's fucking crazy.
They're invincible, indestructible, and he's living for like 10,000 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunt for Greatness podcast.
You hear it like in the headphone?
Perfect. That's a good stance.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hunt for Greatness podcast. I got Chris Parsons. Is it Parsons or Parson?
No S.
I like Parsons better, so we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I got Chris Parsons and Bradley Barker on the podcast today.
Chris Parsons.
Chris Parsons, y'all got any cats?
Y'all got
So y'all got some cats.
any of them cats?
You going to get a pussy cat tomorrow, Bradley?
Hopefully a puppy.
Oh yeah, kind of looks like a Rottweiler a little bit.
So
don't
it's
it?
a shepherd. It's a German shepherd beagle blue heeler mix.
How they get them two dogs to fuck, bro?
I have no idea.
How they get
The wonders of modern science.
How they get a German Shepherd to fuck a beagle?
How did they get a beagle to fuck a German shepherd?
You think the beagle fucked the German Shepherd?
I mean, I think it's more likely that the shepherd fucked the beagle.
That's what I said.
No, you were like, how did they do that? Like,
Yeah,
like
how'd they
it's
get-
out of the fucking realm of possibility.
But dude, think about how low the shepherd would have to be to get in the dog pussy.
Yeah, well, think about a fucking beagle trying to maneuver a fucking
You
shepherd.
keep your mouth closed because he talks loud as fuck.
I will
If
always
you want
talk
to get
loud.
a word in, bro, keep your fucking
You gotta
mouth.
keep up, bro. Gotta keep up.
So I wanted to ask you about them shoes before I forget. So tell me about it. Those are sick as fuck, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bradley, you wear Jordans?
I do not.
Okay, so we'll keep you out of this.
Yeah, please do.
Dude, what's the pouch, bro?
Little stash bucket.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. So you had to enter a drawing to get those?
Yeah. They're like limited numbers made. And so you go on the app, sign up. I got picked.
You can adjust. You can like bring it to you if you get comfortable. That's
better.
good. Yeah, that's perfect. That's
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
got
like
lucky.
the further because this thing will cancel out all the sound around you,
Okay.
so it'll just pick your voice up.
All right.
But so you had to enter a drawing to get those.
Yeah.
So how do you do that online?
It's an app with the Nike
What's the app?
sneakers. It's like Nike sneakers.
Like SNKR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got that app.
It's
But
just
I
like a bunch of exclusive ass shoes and shit.
So do you pay to enter the drawing?
Like you pay. Yeah, I pay for them.
Like you pay to enter?
No. You just enter, and then if you get selected, it pulls it out of your account.
Okay, so
I got
all right,
it.
so you have to win the drawing in order to buy the
Yeah.
sneakers.
Because there's only, I think there's like 60,000 made.
Why do they do that?
Damn.
Do
Don't
they
quote
do
me on
that?
that.
Do they do that just for the purpose of like being able to sell them for more?
The height. Yep.
How much money y'all think Michael Jordan makes off of Jordans,
Jesus.
bro? Because he's got little Chinese kids fucking making them
For
for
sure.
$7,
For sure.
committing suicide and shit, probably committing suicide.
Well,
bro.
like, look, so, you know,
here comes
Jordans
here
are
comes
paying
good
for
shit.
Jordans are paying for like the fucking clinic he's opening up, and it's paying for, you know, remember last year he came to Wilmington and like gave out a bunch of turkeys and shit, you know.
Oh, shit. Yeah, his mom was here.
The
right?
fucking
Some
humanity.
Frank
Yeah,
Lucas
I've
shit,
seen
bro.
I've seen his mom's house.
That's some American gang. If that tape gets on your nerves, just wrap it around.
yeah.
That's some Frank Lucas shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving back.
He definitely.
He got to
doesn't wear
look.
them
You know
shits,
what?
so.
He needs all that money because Michael Jordan is a notorious gambler.
Yeah, but there's no way
There
to
is.
gamble that
If
much.
you're
You
Michael
would never
Jordan,
gamble that money away.
there's a way.
I don't think there's a way to gamble that much. Dude, he's a billionaire. I'm talking billion.
I mean, is that a fact?
Dude, let's ask. Let's find out.
Yeah.
But all right,
I
how
mean,
much
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying.
how
I
much
don't
do
know
y'all
about
think Michael
billionaire.
Jordan's worth?
I mean, probably at least
Million or billion?
Fuck no.
2-3 billion?
At least 500 million.
You think 500 million?
I'm saying at least.
No, I need an exact fucking number. You see how he
There's
does that? You
definitely
see
a
how he
billionaire.
you see how he
You
leaves
think
so
he's a
much
billionaire?
Look, give me an exact number and stop leaving so much
Yeah,
goddamn
I
space
know.
for you to be fucking
Like,
right.
bro, I'm just saying. I would be surprised if he's I wouldn't be surprised if he was a billionaire, but I'm not like as
Chris,
confident
are you
as
listening?
y'all are.
Are you
I hear
listening?
him loud and
Okay.
clear.
All right, because he's
All
leaving
right, look,
a lot of
look,
room to
I'm gonna
not
say,
be wrong here.
Look, I'm gonna say $780 million.
$780 million. What
Really
you,
close
I need
to
an
a
exact
billion.
number. I need an exact number.
I don't know, 1.3.
Billions.
Yeah.
Billion. All right. I
Right.
think you're pretty close.
I'm taking the under.
I think.
He's been making them shoes since like what?
So
I
you
was
think you said 1.3 billion? You said 782 million.
780 million.
780 million.
Don't put words in my mouth, bro.
I think he's worth 1.5
Wow.
because that would be.
Bro, don't
That'd be
get on my dick.
1,500 millions, bro.
Don't get on.
1,500 millions is 1.5 billion because there's
Don't get on my
1,000 millions
dick.
in a
Hold
billion.
on. All right, we'll
bro.
check it then.
All
Y'all want to be so
we're
close.
probably
Look,
all way
he said
under.
1.3 and you said 1.5, and you're jocking me for saying 780 million, man.
What do you
Okay,
mean,
fuck
bro?
yeah,
I gave an
way off.
exact number, bro.
You're 200 million off of him? Please.
Quit talking shit to me,
Yeah,
Bradley.
right.
God damn it.
Oh,
Hold on, let's see. Net. We're looking at his net worth. Holy shit, bro.
What?
He's worth $1.9 billion,
Damn.
bro. He's almost worth $2 billion.
see, I mean that doesn't surprise me.
Bro.
I mean, it surprises me a little bit. I don't.
1.9
Think about
billion.
all the royalties from fucking playing basketball and then the
Yeah.
shoes that constantly.
You don't get
fucking sell.
royalties from
You don't
playing
think
basketball.
he fucks little kids, bro?
I don't.
Michael Jordan?
I'm
No.
just saying, bro. When you
I
get
don't
that
know.
rich,
True.
you pretty much you're fucking kids. I mean,
I don't think
you're
so.
doing some.
I don't
weird-
think that's exactly like
okay,
where
all right.
it goes.
Okay, I took it too far. All right, so if you get that rich, you're doing some weird shit.
I think if you fuck kids, I think you can fuck a lot of kids with that much money. But I don't think that much money. It's like a kitty fucker indicator.
But it's
What is it about that amount of money that makes you want to like just fuck kids?
dude?
What is that?
Exactly,
Well,
exactly.
That's not even what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what he's saying.
I'm just saying people with that much money do weird shit.
Agreed.
Okay, why?
Because they can.
Yeah, but is it because
That's like giving. That's like saying. Look, we're gonna take the money out of it. That's like rubbing a fucking genie, and the genie says you can live out your wildest fantasies for the rest of your life.
no matter how
Don't even
fucked
say.
up they
Don't
are.
even think about how much money you got in the bank account. If someone came down from fucking heaven and said, "You can do whatever you want," literally, you want to buy an island? Let's do that.
You want to make it a pedophile island?
You want to
Fine.
make it a pet?
Why would their wish be to fuck kids?
You know,
Exactly.
Whoa,
Weird.
bro. I'm
Not yours.
Yeah,
Yours.
I'm saying no,
No,
but like you
I-
got to have some kitty fucking tendencies to begin with, and then just happen to strike. it
Maybe
rich.
so. Maybe it's entirely possible that that's true, but I doubt that Michael Jordan ever thought about fucking a kid before he hit 1 billion.
Because you just think like, well,
No, I like Michael
like,
Jordan.
fuck,
Let me
they
quit
can't touch
slandering
me
this
now.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
No, but dude, that's so much. I think it has something to do with wanting to have power over people.
for sure,
Like
for
it-
sure. Because you got all that
Could
money.
be it.
So like you think about it. I don't care what anybody says when they try and say like money doesn't equal happiness and blah 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 blah. Like literally, like we strive in our lifetimes at this point in society, we strive to make as much money as we can first to ensure happiness and stability for our
Yeah,
families.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if that is the goal, if that is what we're literally working towards our entire life, most people never reach that goal. First and foremost, because it's never enough.
Right.
But we constantly, you know what I mean? We have to, we work and we work and we work and we're not there yet. And we work harder and we get a promotion, we get a raise, we keep working. And that's what our life is. And like we find happiness and stability within that.
Most people.
Most people.
Yeah.
But a Bill Gates and a Jeff Bezos and an Elon Musk and a Michael Jordan, when they get that, it's like, what else is there?
Fucking kids.
It's right. It's power over people.
It's like, okay, I want to fuck an animal. And I can now because
I
I,
can
know
now,
somebody
yeah.
I can pay $10,000 soon. They'll let me come fuck their cow.
Literally the pick
And
of
they
the litter.
ain't going to say shit.
All right, they'll say pay up. Fuck you, pay me.
Michael Jordan probably fucked that cow we just ate.
I wish he did.
Dude, he might have.
Yeah,
dude.
I wish he did. Yeah.
It's got that fucking winter semen.
Yeah, that's what I'm
ingrained
saying.
in the
That's a
meat.
good pedigree.
You think it's like,
Cool. I feel good about it now.
yeah, dude, I told you, bro.
I feel good about that steak now.
I mean, it was fucking delicious.
It was.
I mean, we all knew you had a taste for semen before that.
Well,
though.
yeah.
I
Says
mean-
the man who's got the bottled yum yum sauce in the cupboard at all times.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
Chris was telling us before the podcast that he made yum yum sauce in prison. So tell us the recipe for the yum yum prison sauce, bro.
All right, the first thing is there's no semen in it. All right, we start with that. And
You
then,
came out real quick with that.
That's
Like you
what
got
y'all
something
said.
to hide. Yeah.
and then you got a bunch of mayonnaise. You
Uh-huh.
got the Kool-Aid packet, a little bit of mustard, and
Yeah.
barbecue sauce.
That actually
Whip that
sounds
shit
good.
up, bro.
Yeah.
The Kool-Aid packet is
That's
really
what makes
that,
it sweet.
That's that hitter, bro.
Yeah.
We would put we didn't do all that, but a lot of times when we put in our shit, we was be able to get so back home like they have Utz stuff down here. You know, Utz
I
chips.
love Utz, bro.
Yeah, and you can get Utz puffin corn, which is like the Cheetos. It's like they call it hull-less popcorn. It's really just fucking, literally just puffs.
Yeah.
Like a melt. It's like cheesy
It's
styrofoam.
like Pirate's Booty. You ever
The
had
shit's
that?
good. No, I have not.
You ever had Pirate's Booty?
What you
my kid
can't-
loves it, but it's good as fuck.
So you can only get the cheesy puffin corn down here. What we could get back home, you could get anywhere, including inside. We could get caramel puffin corn. So we'd put all the shit in our hookup. We called it a hookup back home. We put all the shit in there, and then we crush up the caramel puffin corn and throw that in there, and like the sweetness comes.
You're about to say crush up a Percocet.
Bro,
Throw it in there.
the sweetness comes through on the back end, bro. It was delicious.
Y'all got
Yeah.
Old Bay puffer corn, bro.
No,
Oh, baby.
you know
Come
what?
on,
No,
bro.
but
What the fuck, dude?
I don't know. Hey, look.
we need to run some of that shit across state
I'm
lines,
not
bro.
in charge of that, bro. I'm seriously thinking about trying to go home and get the caramel puffin corn though.
Dude.
Is it worth the trip?
Dude,
Is that
Amazon, bro.
Well, I mean, I let you go.
Amazon's got that shit, bro. I got pork
guess.
rinds off Amazon.
Bro, I
the
don't
other
know,
day.
bro. I just got a bank account. I kind of like staying off the grid.
Dude, you're on the grid.
Well,
Your
I'm-
voice is about to be on the fucking interwebs after this, dude. You're
Right.
fucked.
Forever.
Yeah,
You're fucked. Dude, you send more Snapchats than anybody I
No,
know, bro.
dude.
You
Not
take
really.
more selfies than any
I just
person
that,
I
first
know,
of all, that's
bro.
a lie.
How?
That's a
How
lie,
is that
bro.
a fuck- How you gonna tell me I'm a
'Cause
fucking
look,
lie, bro?
whoa, you're a liar.
How you gonna tell me?
I get
I
the
just did.
notifications, too.
Tell me what
Yeah,
he takes
'cause
a lot of
I send
selfies.
my boys. I send my boys some choice.
Hey, I
snaps.
love your selfies.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest
Don't
right
try and
here,
drag
right
me for
fucking
it.
now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're on the grid, bro.
it's high
That
quality. Well,
face-
yeah, I'm talking about my money.
Dude, they're gonna be able to clone you
My money.
one day.
I hope they do.
Off of Snapchat.
The world needs more of me.
Jesus,
by the way.
Christ. Remember where you heard it first, people.
Debatable.
The world needs more of me. Yeah,
Dude, what if?
I'll debate it all day long. Are you kidding me?
Yo,
Fuck.
what if they started cloning us, bro? And it was like some fucking like superhero fucking
I
version.
mean, look, they cloned a sheep in like '97 or '98.
in China, right?
No, in Scotland.
I thought they cloned a baby recently.
Did they?
I don't know. I read that on the
Dude, the
internet.
Chinese are cloning
It didn't
babies,
take
bro.
long. It didn't take long after they cloned that.
Michael
sheep.
Jordan's got a baby factory over in China right fucking now,
I believe
bro.
it.
And he's waiting until they
1.9.
turn 3 and he's fucking them.
Damn, that's ripe.
I just took it way too far.
That's a ripe
The
child.
good thing is I don't give a fuck, so that's good.
That's true.
What if Michael Jordan gets on here and sues me for slander, bro? I'm talking about
Yeah,
Michael B.
you're on the
Jordan.
grill.
I'm talking about the actor.
Oh, the
Michael
actor?
B. Jordan fucks kids.
Not-
Was it Michael Basketball Jordan?
That's
not-
exactly what the fuck is the B stands for.
Michael
basketball.
Jeffrey Jordan.
Who is that? Yeah, that's who we're talking about. That guy.
23.
The ball player. Oh, is
Yeah.
that his real
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Dude, my birthday is the same day as Michael Jordan. Swear to
Really?
Christ. Swear to Christ, bro.
Maybe you fuck kids too.
Dude, I definitely don't fuck kids, but if I was a billionaire, I don't know what I'd fuck, bro. Because
Right.
there's got to come a point
Yeah.
where you're tired of fucking pussy. There's got to come.
told him about
There's got to come a point. Yeah, I know Bradley loves fucking pussy.
Yeah.
I know Bradley's got fucking greasy fucking hand marks above his goddamn fucking He's got fucking cocoa butter fucking handprints. It looks like the goddamn.
shit.
It looks like Hollywood Square. What's that place where they put the hands? Your fucking bet. Your wall looks like the Walk of Fame, dude. Hollywood stars, bro.
Yeah.
You should make every bitch you fuck put a handprint in a star on your wall, bro.
Yeah.
And just be like,
butter.
yeah, lather them up in cocoa butter and just be like, bitch, you just became a fucking star. When you get your own house, you can have the whole driveway paved with hands.
Oh, that's
bro.
that's definitely what I'm
And
gonna
you're
do.
like, hey, you see all them hands? I fuck.
Yeah.
I like to fuck.
Yeah.
That's what you tell
My
them.
reputation precedes me, so I don't really have to say much.
Girls are like, what's your body count? And you're like, check the driveway,
Yeah.
bitch. Bring your calculator, ho.
I made a body count joke at work the other day, and a dude looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, "Don't look at what? Like, you don't
You're like, bitch, I
understand
fuck
a
like Fidel
body
Castro,
count?"
bro.
Yeah.
He didn't know what a body
I
count
said
was?
something. I said somebody tried to clown me because they made more money than me. I said, "Well, I got a bigger dick and a bigger body count."
Yeah. And then what they
Fuck
say.
you. No, he looked at me like I was crazy.
And then you were like, and I'll fuck you in your ass, boy.
I mean, yeah. Keep talking.
So the homeboy didn't know what a body count was?
He didn't. Yeah, I think
He
he probably
thought you were a murderer, bro.
He probably
off gate.
yeah. He probably did. He probably
You
just
kind of
I
look
don't
like
know.
you might kill people, like on the low, on the
low.
side, like
yeah, I mean, I got a little Dexter vibe too.
spare
but
time. Dude, bitches love the
I don't have a whole lot of
murderer
spare time.
vibe, bro.
Yeah.
If they think you could probably murder somebody, they're gonna give that thing up.
Yeah.
You know. All right, so I made a joke earlier, but it really wasn't a joke because it was serious. But like, Bradley can't show you a video on his phone because his shit blows up with fucking Tinder and fucking Snapchats. What? He'll open it right now, y'all.
It's dry. It's dry.
Dude, that's the first time I've ever
rare.
fucking seen
It's
him
dry.
flip that goddamn hand purse open and it not have no Tinder messages, bro.
That shit's slick though. I give it.
I haven't been on Tinder in a long time though.
What are you on, Bumble or
No,
fucking
I haven't been on Bumble.
Christians,
Is
fucking
whack.
Christian date.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Christian Mingle
Yeah, you're on Christian Mingle, right?
And-
Plenty of fish.
and Farmers Only.
You're in that cardigan on your default picture on Christian Mingle, and people think you're
Yes.
probably a preacher.
God Almighty. that's
Come get
sick.
Psalm.
They're like, that bishop
Yeah.
eats pussy.
Come get Psalm 69.
Come get some. I like that shit. Oh my god,
Did you see the
dude.
picture I posted with the upside
No.
down crucifix?
Oh yeah, with Gray.
Wow, people got upset.
Did
Did they?
I love what you post, dude.
You're
the-
going to hell. I'm like,
But did you think they were serious?
And you were like,
no, they
hell's not
was.
real.
yeah.
really?
That's what you
Yeah,
told
for
him.
real.
Who? People we know?
Nah.
I was gonna
Back
say.
home and shit.
God, nobody's got a sense of humor these days.
I did hide that shit from my mom though.
Did you?
Turn the notification.
Wow.
Didn't want her seeing that shit.
So, because her opinion matters.
Bunch of heathens.
That's why.
It's my mother.
The other people's
Yeah.
opinion don't fucking matter.
Nobody
Yeah.
else's.
So they got heated over that.
I did.
Yo, my boy.
Not funny, bro.
Did
Oh,
they?
shut the fuck
Did
up.
they say
I
that?
agree, not funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
if-
he was in a church and he was
Oh,
holding
you
up.
were you?
He was holding up a
Really
cross
was.
upside down.
I definitely was.
So upside
So-
down is like Exorcist.
It's like
what?
yeah, Satan.
It's like
Oh.
anti-religion.
Yeah, because like upside down American flag means
Disrespect
Like
to
it
it,
kind of
yeah.
means help though, right? Doesn't it mean like country in?
Yeah,
Really?
in distress.
In distress,
Any country,
yeah.
yeah, in distress.
That's what I thought it meant. So
Yeah, that's why Rage Against the Machine got banned from Saturday Night Live.
That's
No
what I'm saying. I
shit.
thought that was like a punk rock station.
Nah,
or some
in
shit.
Yeah.
in '96, I think they did Saturday Night Live, and they had a upside down American
oh,
flag,
yeah, and they dropped that shit.
oh shit, nobody
And,
knew they were gonna do
yeah,
it.
no, they was gonna do it.
Badass motherfuckers.
and they got banned. They're banned for life.
Did you post that meme that was like, you know, the country's in trouble and Rage Against
Yeah.
the Machine's getting back together?
Hell
I
yeah.
thought that was pretty funny because
Yeah,
it's
I'm
true.
gonna save up. I'm gonna go out and see him in Arizona.
Oh, I'd
I'm not gonna
love
go
to
to
see him,
Coachella.
dude.
Would be crazy.
Why
but,
not? You want to go to Coachella?
Oh god, dude.
I'm
I'd
just
kill
saying. I'm
myself.
thinking. See, I could. It's. I know the student government or whatever might be able to pay for your ticket. I don't know if I could like. He's living off student loan.
At the
I'm
moment,
saying.
I am. Yes.
Arizona,
yeah.
Arizona seems much more financially feasible to me right now.
Man, I'd like to go. Are they playing in Colorado?
Nah,
I'd like to
they're
go to
playing. They own,
Colorado.
bro. They're doing like 3 California dates and like 2 Arizona dates.
Isn't Area 51 in Arizona?
No,
Where's it at?
Nevada.
Is it? Are
Yeah.
you sure? Because aren't they right beside each other? Can't you cross over Nevada
I
into
think
fucking
so.
Arizona?
I mean, Area 51 is in Nevada.
I'm pretty sure they have different fucking time zones.
Okay.
Isn't that weird? They're an
Yes.
hour behind. So if you go from Nevada to Arizona, you lose an hour, and when
Yeah.
you come back across state lines, your phone automatically switches
You
to
get it back.
Isn't that fucking weird? That's like if we
I
went
mean,
to South
time
Carolina.
zones are weird.
There's got to be like a line where the time changes, right?
Well,
That's wild.
yeah,
Fuck
sort of.
that.
Yeah,
That's crazy. You could get a 25-hour day or a 23-hour
bro,
day.
you can get I mean, if you go fucking country to country, you can get a way longer day than that.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, like you can fly to Australia and wake up a day and a half later.
Yeah, but like if you think about it, it's just fucking time. Like it's some shit we made up.
It's a man-made concept.
Yeah, we
Well,
made that
it's
shit up.
disorienting. It's and I'm only I am not speaking from experience because I've never been quote jet lagged.
Don't worry, we're
But,
not
like,
gonna fact check you.
Yeah, I'm just saying I've never been fucking anywhere but Florida and prison. But I'm just saying like I'm just saying that like I would assume if you go to if you leave here, if you leave Wilmington, North Carolina at 10 in the morning
On a plane.
on a plane and you fly to fucking Australia and it's whatever that time difference is, you know what I mean?
24-hour difference.
Yeah, so
Or
your
23 or 24-hour
your
difference.
body is
Let's
trying
see
to
what time it is
adjust.
in Australia. This will be fun to fucking talk
Yeah,
about. What
more
time
so.
is it in Australia?
See what day it is in Australia.
Australia's not real.
It's 12:30 p.m. in Canberra, Australia. So it's 16. It's plus 16 hours from us.
So
it's tomorrow
it's-
at lunchtime.
It's tomorrow at lunchtime.
yeah, it says plus 16 hours.
So I'm saying that's
weird.
Got to be disorienting on your body.
Absolutely, dude. That's why people get so fucking sick and shit when they
Yeah.
fly, because it fucks your whole shit up.
Yeah.
But like we just made up time, bro.
Yeah.
But like, did we though? Because it's like,
no, I don't think so.
yeah, because it takes 365 days to get around the sun, right?
Yeah,
Supposedly.
time is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
I'm just
but
gonna
It wasn't
kinda-
here.
But is a minute though? Is
yeah,
an
who
hour?
made- Who made up the minutes and the seconds?
Is
and
an
the
hour
hours
an
and the
hour?
days and the months.
Yeah.
yeah. The Mayans? I don't fucking know.
Where the fuck? Okay, so here's what gets me. You fucking posted a status with the cross upside down, but like, where do people think the religion came from?
Man, that
What do you
was
mean
my
the
argument.
religion?
The
Any
fucking
religion.
Bible or whatever. Any religion.
Fucking religion.
I would guess religion probably started. I'd like to think that the earliest religions were probably.
Sacrificing babies.
I'm probably going to
and
say
eating
that,
people.
and I don't
Fucking
know.
babies.
I don't know. I don't want to sound like an expert, but I would venture to say the oldest religion is the Quran.
Oh, you sound
I
like
think
an
it is.
expert. You sound like
Nah,
a
man, I
fucking
think it might be
expert.
So
right.
look at it this way. Look at it this way,
What
right?
about,
Like
like,
the
Buddhism, though?
the oldest writing
Sumerian
writing was cuneiform
by Samaria.
in Samaria,
Yeah.
ancient Samaria
That we
right?
know of. The oldest
that
writing
we know of. Yeah, but like I think we kind of know. By
I don't
now.
think we know.
I think we
that's
fucking know.
awesome that you think we know, because I don't fucking
think
think
we
we
know.
fucking know, bro.
I mean-
so you don't think there's a society that was thousands of years before Sumer that could be like under the fucking ocean, that the fucking ice caps melted and they fucking covered up a goddamn city or some shit? Like it could be covered in the ocean and we just don't know about it.
Here's what I'm gonna say here, and this is again. This
Like
is,
Göbekli Tepe's older than fucking Sumer, right? Isn't that the oldest known civilization, Göbekli Tepe?
What is that? Is that a South
I don't know.
American thing?
I don't know. I just
It
know
sounds-
Göbekli Tepe. I'm pretty sure
sounds
is the
South
oldest
American.
known civilization. Is what I'm pretty sure.
So
But I
here's
think
what I don't know.
Sumerians were the first ones to come up with writing.
They were cuneiform.
Cuneiform, yeah.
is the oldest writing.
Yeah.
So that was all in like what is now Middle Eastern countries. So that's why that's what I'm basing this hypothesis on.
Yeah.
Is Islam, I guess, where the Quran comes from, is mainly based in South, the Middle East.
Yeah.
I would guess either that or like whatever might be like the precursor to Judaism.
I don't know, because we all came from Africa.
I feel like
we definitely did.
We all came from
yeah,
Africa.
but I don't know. Like,
about, like,
I
Buddhism,
don't
though?
think that. I just don't think that societies were developed enough. And it's crazy. I'm using this word. I don't think they had enough imagination to invent a religion.
You don't think you're born with imagination? Because my kid just imagines crazy shit, and he's 3.
Yeah, but does he have the capability to like express that?
What? Like express what?
I'm saying like he's got a 3-year-old's imagination, but like he's not inventing a fucking god and he's not worshiping.
Yeah, but
it.
the imagination is there, though, is what I'm saying. Like, it's there
Right,
from birth.
Right.
So it's like
Well,
anybody
look, I
from
think
the
that's an
beginning of
inherited.
time.
You know what? I think like our imaginative capabilities are something that are inherently formed in our genetics. And
From thousands and
we're
thousands
talking
of
of
years.
hundreds of thousands of years
Yeah.
ago. Like I literally don't believe that our brains were developed enough to have the capability to create something as structured as a fucking organized religion.
Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
So you think the brain was developed over time?
Like,
Interesting.
like,
for
like,
imagination.
I mean,
shit, is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying, yeah,
I think
think
aliens fuck with it, bro.
you think aliens fuck with it?
Definitely did, dude.
no.
I mean, it's a possibility,
like, that's like
bro.
a god or some shit.
God, I can't possibly roll my eyes.
Dude,
I think you can, dude.
Jesus.
you don't think
Christ.
aliens came down here and fucked a monkey
Something.
and made
I-
us?
Look,
bro?
you know
bro.
what? No.
You don't think it's possible?
No.
No.
You don't think that's possible at all?
Just
Do I
wrong.
think it's possible?
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I said.
I think it's possible because I'm not going to say it's impossible.
Yeah,
But that's as far as I'm fucking
stand
going.
being wrong,
No,
Bradley.
no,
That's
because
why.
I do believe the possibility of there being aliens. So
Yeah.
sure, there is the possibility that something like that could have happened.
Yeah.
I also believe in evolution.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I was about to ask you. but
Yeah,
I
so
wanna see
I
what Chris
believe in
thought.
evolution. So no, I do not believe that we came from an alien fucking a monkey. I believe that a monkey evolved slowly into what we are now.
But
Maybe
if
that's
the,
just the man-made construct of evolution.
or evolution is real and aliens still fucked a monkey and it just made us evolve into what we are now.
Yeah, 'cause look
so
at
look,
cavemen
I
and
think
shit.
that's ridiculous. But like I'm saying, I will agree with you that it's a
Could
possibility.
have happened. That's
Al-
what this podcast is all about. It's about
albeit
coming up with possibilities, Chris.
Very remote.
You're catching on
possibility.
quick.
That's
Yeah.
definitely my belief, so.
Well,
Evolution or whatever it's called.
and that pretty much lines up with exactly what I know about you. So, you know, I'm gonna let you have that.
You know this man, like when I first met him, we started, I don't know what we were talking about.
Yeah, you stay that close to the mic. That's
I
good.
told him I dropped out of high school and I'm dumb and this and that. And I'm like, what about Google? He's like, I don't fucking use Google.
He said that?
He did.
He said, I don't fucking use
Something
Google.
along them lines. He's like,
I know you
I
flipped
don't-
that little thing over.
No, bro, no. What he's talking about, I don't. He's like, well, what happens if you don't know something? And I'm like, well, I'll fucking ask somebody.
He's going to the library and doing stuff.
No, you don't.
No, that's
you
crazy.
don't ask nobody.
Bullshit.
Bradley.
Look,
You
I'm
ain't
gonna
never
say
asked me shit, God damn it.
I'm gonna say something. Look, I want to say something that's gonna make me look really
I'm
bad.
giving you a
because
hard
the
time.
God's honest truth. I just know
it.
everything.
I don't remember what
I
you were
just
talking about.
know everything.
There was something that you didn't
But you don't
that
know
we were
what
talking
Göbekli
about.
Tepe is, though.
No, I don't. And now I wanna look that up.
Yeah, you need to look it up, but I don't even know how
You're
to
off
spell
tomorrow,
it.
right?
I don't either. I'm off tomorrow.
We'll
yeah.
go to the library and find out.
I'm not, bro. I probably
No Google.
I owe the library a bunch.
There's
of money,
no
bro.
point in going to the library to find out what Göbekli Tepe is because it's not the oldest fucking civilization. Because the oldest fucking civilization is unknown to fucking man. It's not known to fucking man, bro.
Says you.
Says me, and that's what I believe.
Well,
I just think
okay.
that the fucking ocean, we don't know like a very small percentage of what's even in the ocean. So it's like, how can we fucking write off that that's the fucking oldest? We had already written it off that like Sumeria or
So do
whatever.
you think that the oldest? So here's where I can buy into that is like if there were, and like I don't even know when was Sumeria? Was that before or after Pangea?
like the supercontinent.
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah. Like I don't know
know
if
either.
there were like recorded civilizations like because I think so like I remember learning about in middle school I remember learning about the Sumerians and they were a nomadic tribe that traveled from place to place or
Yeah.
whatever but like
hunter
I'm-
gatherer.
yeah but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that as far as civilizations of that era go like they were pretty like
That was it.
civilized or I don't even know what the
Well, they
word.
invented writing supposedly.
Right, I'm saying I feel like I remember having the understanding that was like long after the supercontinent split.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Pangea, but in order to be a civilization, you have to have some like civil attributes to your society.
Right. I mean,
like, it
they
can't
had,
just be like killing motherfuckers
you know,
and raping them.
yeah. So I'm saying, so that's our basis for a civilization.
Yeah,
Because they had like a barter system.
I
and,
think
and all that.
technically, like they want to look at it as you have to have written or recorded to be a civilization.
All right,
now.
so then I won.
No, I know. I
Because
know
I
what you're
won.
saying.
I mean,
I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. I know what you're saying. But that's how we look at it now.
all right. So what you're saying is that you think that pre-Sumerian there is an entire civilization and culture that has been lost to the ages that included writing.
Yeah,
So if it was
Yep.
someday found,
absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
if it was someday
then I'm
found,
gonna call you and I'm gonna say, so I'm fucking right.
yeah, and I would gladly accept that phone call.
I'm gonna
You're saying-
did you hear about
so
the
they're gonna
fucking
find-
civilization? I'm right.
Yeah. They're going to find like fucking Atlantis and it's going to look like fucking
It's gonna look fucked up.
alien
Nah,
writing.
it's gonna look like a foundation, like a fucked up foundation, probably. Because I've been.
I'm talking about the writing.
Oh yeah, the
Alexa,
writing.
shut the fuck up.
Yo, she's listening, bro.
Not anymore.
Fucking.
I had to set her straight.
Dude, she listened to you, bro. She usually only listens to me.
I know.
Hey Alexa, you want me and Bradley to run the train on you?
That's what I thought, bitch.
Yeah, shut the
that's what I
fuck up before you get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what I thought.
I do think that. I do think that there's some sort of civilization that's like covered in the ocean, or it could be just buried. Like,
Yeah.
even if you look at the Sphinx, bro, the Sphinx was fucking up to his neck in sand or some shit at some point. Like, sand had blown almost entirely over the Sphinx. They had to uncover it when they found it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like only the top of it was.
Oh.
So it's like, and then and there's people that look into like the weathering of the Sphinx. So it's
Well, yeah.
So it's like okay. So Egyptologists think that the Sphinx is a certain amount of years old, right? And that's how it's always been, and that's like old school. Like, this is what we fucking learned in school. Like, the Sphinx is 10,000 years old, whatever.
But they've determined that through like carbon dating.
They've
I guess
determined
that's, like,
it
the
through a
number
lot
one-
carbon dating, but they
Yeah.
have something even now that's way more accurate than carbon dating.
Really?
But even like the erosion of the Sphinx,
Sure.
they're saying that it even represented a different pharaoh than what we knew.
Well,
so it
wouldn't-
could be thousands of years.
Wouldn't the erosion just sort of be indicative of like the weather?
Rainfall, but it's in the
That-
middle of a fucking desert.
Yeah,
So
but
there
I
was
mean, it
technically-
rains.
It rains, but not a lot in
No,
Egypt.
I agree.
So it's like at some point, thousands of years ago, it was raining so much that it fucking eroded the Sphinx. But there's all kinds of fucking theories about that shit. Like,
Well, you
about-
got to figure. You know what's gonna be probably the number one cause of erosion?
What?
Sandstorms.
Yeah, sandstorms could do
That's
that.
like fucking
I think they
sandblasting for
proved,
thousands of
but they
years.
proved that there's like that it's water somehow. They proved that water was making because it made these runs through it that sand couldn't have made or
Yeah.
some shit like that. But anyway, the point is that Egyptologists believe one thing and said it was a fact, and now they all don't want to admit that the Sphinx is older than what they thought because they don't
Really?
want to be wrong. Yeah, a lot of the Egyptologist shit's kind of bullshit. Like, if you look into it,
I just think it takes a long time for something in science to be considered a fact.
absolutely. And then
You know
even
what I
when it's
mean? And I don't
considered a
think that
fact, it's like maybe not.
The science of Egyptology, I just don't believe has been around long enough
You don't
for
think so?
anybody to be no.
Well, then fucking
Like, what do you think? You think
Samaria,
so,
that shit's been around just as long. Like, the study of that hadn't even been around as long because they didn't uncover Samaria.
Right, I'm
or
saying.
Göbekli Tepe's like kind of recent. Like, it's not
Yeah.
old shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of recent. Like, last
Yeah.
10, 15 years type shit.
So you think about like when did archaeology come into?
Yeah, and then like when they started that shit, what the fuck did they really know?
In probably like the 1800s. Everything is new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how can you prove one thing is a fact if you're constantly learning a new thing that probably may contradict
How
what
y'all
you just
think-
thought was a fact?
How do y'all think they built the pyramids? I just want to know what y'all think.
Aliens.
I think. I mean, that is one of those things that is hard to. I just think that the ancient Egypts. I think the ancient Egypts had a lot of technology that was like so far ahead of its time. Pulleys.
Yeah.
You know, and like you figure they had so many people, like that was such a the pharaohs were so revered and it was one of those things where you just had so much slave labor that it wouldn't be
like
nothing.
the sheer numbers.
Yeah. So you figure how big those blocks are that the pyramids were made on. I mean, it probably wouldn't be nothing to have 100 or 200 people pulling on a fucking rope. And
Shit's like 400 tons or some shit.
multi-pulley way
They're
system.
like
I'm
heavier
saying,
than
all right,
fucking-
1,000 people.
Yeah, you'd have to have a lot of people.
Look, like weight gets displaced. Like if you have an intricate enough system of pulleys, you know what I mean? Like that weight is gonna get displaced to a point.
But like, where did they figure out how to do that? And like, I love Ancient Aliens, dude.
Yeah,
me
So
too.
like, they're
Me too.
lined up with like certain constellations and shit. Like, how they figure all that out?
I mean, that's all they
shit's
had to
wild,
do.
bro.
That's what they fucking like worshipped
Like,
and
we
shit.
go-
Like that's
we
all they
sit
had
like
to
this.
focus on.
And they sat like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that fucking crazy to think about?
Yeah.
Like how fucking retarded we are, dude.
so retarded.
We're just like this all the time.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers were like this all the time. That's what happened, bro. Some shit. Here's what I think. Y'all ready?
I'm waiting.
So they had this special type of knowledge, right? The Egyptians had figured some shit out, like an iPhone. Like, we'll just compare it to an iPhone.
Yeah.
We'll compare the pyramids to an iPhone. So some motherfucker figured out how to make an iPhone and has fucked up society. Or not fucked up society, but like brought us technologically to a point we've never been at before in 2019. Y'all agree?
Yeah.
All right, so
Definitely.
some motherfuckers figured out how to build some pyramids, and then some shit popped off. Some shit happened, like somebody came up with some shit like this that made them stop doing that and
Yeah.
start doing that, and then everybody fucking forgot.
Yeah.
Or some catastrophic event happened and murdered everybody who knew how to make shit, and only dumb motherfuckers like us were left. Like, I couldn't make a fucking
Here's what
iPhone.
I think.
You know what I mean?
First and foremost.
You're smarter than everybody here.
First,
He is.
first
I'm
and
getting
foremost.
I'm getting my e-cig,
yeah.
but I'm listening.
First and foremost, it wasn't an overnight thing. Like somebody, like just like the iPhone didn't just come out one day. It was like a culmination of technology leading up to that. And second, I don't think it wasn't a catastrophic event. I don't think. I think it was just the influx of like hostile travelers.
Like people coming to Egypt.
Yeah.
Where's the button at on this thing, bro?
You just
No
suck,
button.
bro.
I'm just
You know
fucking
how to
with
do
y'all.
that.
I'm just fucking with y'all. What'd you say? If you don't jewel, you ain't cool.
Yeah, if it ain't Jewel, it ain't cool.
Dude, what if somebody in ancient Egypt came up with some shit like this and it just fucking
Damn.
killed everybody? They're like,
Damn.
hey, dude, if you don't jewel, it ain't cool.
If
And
it
then
ain't
everybody,
cool.
Dude, if they put
And
rat poison in these
mango.
motherfuckers,
It was mango Jewel pods.
It was mango jewel pot. Dude, this is the
damn.
demise, bro.
Aren't they banning them shits?
Fuck
like,
yeah.
So
for
you,
good?
so you
Nah,
think
they fucking discontinued everything but that fucking
Oh, yeah,
bullshit you
This
like
is
and the
nice.
menthol.
what bullshit you like, bro?
He just likes the fucking tobacco flavor.
I think honestly,
Ugh.
dude, and I'm not riding your dick or nothing, but like everything you like is pretty fucking cool, bro.
That sounds exactly like Dick Ride. What are you talking about?
That's why I wanted
That's
him on the
the fucking
podcast.
definition of
this,
dick
I
riding.
seen this motherfucker head bobbing to like some Hank Williams or some shit, and I'm like, I like this motherfucker.
Where was
Let's
that?
get it.
Wow.
At the camp
Cool.
out. At the
Cool.
camp
Oh,
out.
fucking right,
I think it
dude.
was Hank Williams.
Like when I moved down here and like I've met girls on Tinder and
boy.
like people I've met like tell me I sound so fucking southern. I'm like, where is it? Dude?
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't-
hear it, man.
I don't hear it really, but I'm fucking.
You got
desensitized
a
to it.
southern accent,
Apparently so.
and I just got herpes
little bit.
off Bradley's e-cig.
Nah, clean mouth.
Clean
Clean
mouth, boy.
Yeah,
But you talk dirty though.
clean mouth.
Clean
talk
mouth, but
dirty.
I talk dirty.
That's right.
So you think that? I love your theories, by
Thank
the
you.
way. They're fucking.
Thank
They're
you.
not right, but they're great.
Well, they're probably right.
You think aliens? You think aliens had
let's be
something to do with the
honest.
pyramids?
Yeah, like pyramids are like some type of energy vortex or some shit. Like I don't know, dude.
Says
I'm not-
who?
Dude.
Ancient aliens, I don't know.
Dude, it's
It's-
possible, bro.
Nah, man,
I-
like there's something that they use now.
Aliens.
Look at his hands, bro.
What it is about
Aliens.
the pyramids. It's like I don't know. It produces some type of energy or something. And
I don't think so.
man.
I
Let
think.
me Google this real
I
quick.
Yeah, go ahead and fact check
look,
me on
man,
that.
I think they used. There's videos of how they use some sort of sound waves to move these fucking rocks, bro. There's a 30-minute video of like how they would use this sound, some sound that they found, to fucking lift up objects, dude. How crazy is that? That's crazy.
Where did that come from?
What, YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah, I was watching a video of it. My buddy sent it to me. That's not an archaeologist. He's a geologist.
Yeah.
And he thought it was super. He won't come on the podcast,
Why?
but he just won't. And he's fucking awesome. Like his story, you would love to talk to him. BJ,
Yeah.
you know BJ?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He's a geologist.
BJ is a geologist.
He's a geologist. Yep. He's going to school to get like his master's or
shit.
something right now. Yeah. He's certified.
We
bro.
got to get BJ on.
He won't do
on the
it,
cat.
bro. He won't.
I'm
fucking
gonna talk
do
to
it.
BJ.
Talk to him, man.
I'm gonna
I'd
talk
love
to
to
him.
have him on.
Yeah,
dude.
we're gonna get him on here.
But yeah, dude, I know what he's talking about. Like it's something similar,
What, the energy vortex thing?
something similar, like where they didn't have to actually use manpower to do
Bro,
this shit.
that's
Is that
like
what you're saying?
that's like
I don't
fucking
know.
charging your crystals at night.
It's
bro.
like some charging shit. I'm
Oh,
not a goddamn
fuck that.
scientist.
Dude, you
So,
don't
like,
think there's some
fuck.
shit we don't know now that they knew then? That's very possible.
Say it
bro.
again.
You don't think that there's some shit that we don't know right now that they knew then
Definitely.
in Egyptian
I do
times?
believe
I bet
that
they
could
had
be
flying
possible.
cars, bro.
So think about what they could have known, bro. What'd you say?
They-
Did
I don't
they
know.
have flying cars?
Flying vehicles. Or
Dude,
some
they had
shit,
all
but
kinds
I
of
don't know.
hieroglyphics that had like flying ships on them and shit.
Aliens.
Dude, could have been.
and
aliens.
that is one of those things where like I can't dispute that.
Dude, they could have known like some special.
I can't call that fact. I can't call it fact.
Nah,
but
me
that's
neither.
one of them things where it's like
possible.
I can't dispute that.
It's possible.
That
dude.
goes back to what I'm saying
Yeah.
about aliens fucking with our DNA.
Yeah.
And that's where all this knowledge and consciousness and imagination. And shit
Yeah,
comes
but
from.
like that's
Yeah.
not that's a
evolution.
wrong point in history for
I like
that to have gone
I
down.
like that, but he's
Maybe
just
not
saying
that
it. He's saying at
exactly.
some point
yeah, like
we got fucked with, like
I mean,
Neanderthals or
maybe. Yeah,
something
maybe.
at that point where we're like,
sure,
boom, hitting fucking rocks and shit.
sure.
because like look at all the people that say they have been like abduction stories and shit.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
Probably 90% of them are bullshit.
I
Maybe
know,
if not
yeah,
more.
it's like-
But I think there are some.
Did you
real
ever
ones.
see Fire in the Sky?
Nah.
Long time ago.
What's
That
that?
was
A documentary or a movie?
No, it was a movie about a really famous. It scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. Fire in the Sky. Yeah, it was 93.
Jeff Goldblum.
No, it was based on Travis Walton was a logger in Oregon, I think. And he was
Prime abductee, bro.
He was
a logger
abducted.
in Oregon. Prime abductee.
Definitely.
Yeah.
he was abducted, and he so in 1975 in Snowflake, Arizona, he was a logger, and during his driving home from work, men came across a UFO. They got out, and he apparently was abducted. He was gone. Let me see how long he was gone for.
So the movie's about him.
Yeah, 5 days later he was gone. Yeah, and like it has these flashbacks. Like it was, in '93 it was really cool. But like it's one of those. It's a famous abduction story.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's ever. I mean, I don't think anybody could ever like disprove it.
Yeah.
But
Have you ever heard about those people that like walk through time vortexes and they end up on the other side of the country and they don't know
No.
where the fuck they went and how they
No.
got there?
That would be tight.
Dude, I've heard stories about that. I don't know. It's like some sort of like black hole. It's like hidden black holes or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
don't-
not really a black hole,
Yeah.
but they talk about it like the Bermuda Triangle. Basically, you guys know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like this thing that if you
I
go
just-
through it, you could end up somewhere on the other side of the planet or in some other dimension type
I
shit.
just saw something on Facebook that clearly was meant to be a joke, but it got me thinking. It was like a little status. It was like, when's the last time you heard anything about getting lost in the Bermuda Triangle?
right fucking now, you just did.
Nah, like when's the last time motherfucker got lost in the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, but who's going to fucking, I mean, like,
what was they getting at? You think it's like disappeared? What do you?
what about that
Yeah,
goddamn
maybe.
plane?
Yeah.
What about that 747 plane that just fucking up and disappeared?
And-
Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
like a couple
it was
years
a
ago?
Malaysian, it
Oh,
was a-
shit, yeah.
Yeah, they
that crashed.
supposedly that somebody shot it down. The Russians or somebody shot it
Yeah,
down.
because I think they found the wreckage in the ocean. I think. I don't know.
So they found the wreckage.
It was
from-
like
listen to
Air.
this. All right.
It was like an Air Malaysia
They
flight.
found the wreckage from a goddamn Malaysian plane in the ocean.
Yeah.
But the one that crashed going to hit the fucking trade centers didn't have no fucking wreckage, bro. The one that the passengers supposedly took down You know what I'm talking about?
What do you mean? Well, yeah, of course I do.
So there was no fucking debris from that goddamn thing.
What are you talking about?
There was no debris from that plane.
The one that landed in Pennsylvania.
Yep. No debris.
The one in Pennsylvania that was supposed to hit the Pentagon? Is that what you're
No, there was one.
There was
that hit
one
the
that
Pentagon.
did hit the Pentagon, and
Where
I
was
think
that one?
the one was going to hit the White House, I think.
I think that's probably where it was headed.
Yeah.
I lived in Baltimore, bro. Fucking stone's throw away from PA. We knew about the plane that hit in PA.
Yeah, but did you see the fucking debris, though?
Yeah.
You saw the debris.
There's pictures of a fucking crash plane.
Look it up, bro.
Dude.
Look
Oh my
that shit
God.
up. I want to see the fucking debris, bro. Oh, so they can find debris from a plane that fucking supposedly up and poofed and disappeared in the wind like a fucking fart, bro. But when a plane crashes into the World Trade Center and it fucking is at fucking thousands of degrees Fahrenheit, they find a goddamn ID card from a terrorist. You know they found a fucking ID card from one of them fucking guys in that debris, supposedly. I think that they fucking planted that shit, and they fucking wanted to get the oil from
I don't
overseas.
think anyone disputes that shit was like Bush
Inside
did it.
job type
No one
shit.
disputes that anymore.
Maybe not Bush did it, but I think Bush was too fucking stupid. Have you seen Vice, like the movie Vice? It's about Dick Cheney.
Yeah, I love that
Fucking
movie.
fell asleep.
Oh
man.
my god, dude! I stayed
Bro,
up
there
till,
are
like,
no
1
pictures.
watching that
There are
shit.
no pictures on this.
Bradley,
Oh my
was
God.
wrong.
Hold on, the
That might be some
Shanksville-
Mandela effect. Shit,
Even if
though,
you
bro.
find a
Yeah.
picture, it's probably not that fucking
Look,
crash.
smoke
dog.
rises behind the investigators. I'm looking for.
Oh, that's giving me chills, bro. That's some fucking false flag
Hold
shit
on.
to try to go over there and take their fucking oil because
I
they
feel
didn't
like
want
I
to use our
remember
fucking
images.
petrodollar, bro. They didn't want to fucking convert over to our
Come
petrodollar.
on, yeah. Look,
He found one picture of a crash of a
Bro,
plane
there's
in
a couple
Pennsylvania
of
in
them.
1987.
look.
Photoshop.
I knew there was pictures.
I swear I felt like
I
remember
gotta
that.
investigate
That-
this.
Come on. Yeah.
Have you seen the most?
How old
recent-
were you in 9/11?
Oh, dude, I remember where I was so fucking solid.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
I don't fucking know. I was in
Bro,
grade
that's-
school, third. It was 2001.
Dude, that's
How
not,
old were
that's
you?
not that much debris,
I'm
dude.
adding it up, bro. I think I was like
Yeah, bro.
7. I don't know.
I don't think that's that much debris for a
Wow, you
747.
fucking. You're.
I'm just saying,
You're
dude.
like a millennial Holocaust denier.
Dude, I will not deny the Holocaust.
No,
so
but you're
fuck
denying.
you for saying that.
yeah, but you're denying this.
No,
I was
I'm-
in like 4th grade in class.
Look
I
at
remember
this,
crying.
bro.
How old are you, Chris?
Fucking debris,
28.
Where were you?
I'm 29.
bro. I was in the. All right, so I had just.
Why did it take you so long to find that picture?
Bro,
why wasn't it the
shut
first
up.
thing that popped up, dude?
I was so it was September. Obviously, it was the September after I graduated high school, and I was going to computer school. It's crazy. So I'm going to computer school. Yeah, I graduated in 01.
Holy shit! It blows me away every time he tells me how
Yeah.
old he is.
yeah, it's weird, right?
So look, so I'm at computer school, and we're all in front of computers, obviously. So it's whatever
bunch
time
of nerds.
it's whatever time in the morning it was, and we all have this MSN home screen on the internet, right?
So you're like 32.
I was 17.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
So, so we're on the MSN home screen. The first headline, I'll never forget this. The first headline was that a plane flew by the World Trade Center. I go to my buddy next to me. I go, "You see this? They're flying planes real close." And then it was a plane hit. Like they updated it in real time. I refreshed the shit, and it was like a plane hit the World Trade Center.
And they thought it was an accident
Yeah.
at first.
And so then this administrator from the school comes in like 30 seconds after I saw this. He's like, "I don't want anybody to panic.
But we're getting fucking
But
attacked.
a plane hit the World Trade Center."
We got one headed for the school.
And-
Don't fucking panic.
Immediately, I was like, New York is like 4.5 hours away. Why the fuck would I panic? Because nobody knew anything. So like 30 minutes later, they let us all out of school.
After the second plane hit,
No.
they knew it was a fucking...
No, look. So
Second plane hit quick, though, right? Wasn't it like
No.
10 minutes or something?
Well, yeah. So a couple of my buddies, they were going to school at Towson University, and they were living in the dorm rooms. So I called my buddy up. I said, "Bro, are you watching this shit?" He just woke up. He's like, "What?" I go, "Turn on the fucking TV." And you could hear him turn the TV on. You could hear him like process it. He goes, "Oh shit." I said, "I'm coming over." And at that point, the second plane had already hit. And I remember us fucking taking bong hits. And we're just sitting there.
Stoned.
We're sitting there. Yeah, bro. I was ripping bong hits. And we just like watched this little TV and we watched the towers fall.
You remember seeing the little? I remember going home and
I'll never forget it.
And like watching the little kids in Afghanistan like celebrating and shit. You remember that? It was
Where
were you? You remember where you were?
I was at snack time in like 3rd grade
How
or
old are you?
4th grade, 29.
Okay.
I was like 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah,
I was
third or
11,
fourth
bro.
grade.
I was 11.
Lord.
In 2001, I was 11 because I was born in 1990.
Yeah.
So, right? Yeah, I'd be 11. So that'd be 4th grade, right?
How? Okay.
Wouldn't it be 4th grade?
How am I so much older than you, but like not that much older than you?
What do you mean?
You're very hip, man.
Yeah, you're hip.
I
bro. You got
graduated-
a goddamn cardigan on, bro.
That's true.
You're very hip.
And
to
a
the times.
fucking pair of nice
So
glasses.
like, here's the next thing. I was talking to somebody else
Thank
about
you.
this. Do you remember where you were like when the election happened?
Which election?
Which
This
one?
most recent one.
Oh, I was at home on
I
my
was-
couch talking shit.
Yeah, I was actually smoking crack.
There's nothing
Well,
those
I
two
was.
things. Like I've asked several people this, and like everybody clearly remembers where they were when
Yeah.
the election happened, like they did when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
I was
two more
on
people
acid.
Clearly remember where they were.
I just remember
you were
like
on acid. What? When the election happened?
Yeah.
And crack.
acid
Well, yeah, because
crack.
I was.
God
yeah,
damn.
yeah. Bro, okay, so I was living in a trap house on 12th and Church. Yeah, and this girl had. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I remember this clearly. The acid wasn't that good. It was kind of old, but like I was kind of tripping a little bit, and I just remember going from place to place, like, man, we gotta get more crack.
And you're like, is Trump really president?
Yeah.
Is it really this close? I'm fucking tripping.
Yeah, because I remember being like, I remember laying there on this couch and being like, damn, this motherfucker's really winning.
Yeah, but CNN was like, he ain't winning. I was flipping between Fox and CNN because I was talking shit. I was
remember
like,
being
because I
like,
voted
damn.
for Trump. I know neither one of y'all like Trump, but I voted for Trump. Look, and I was on my couch running my fucking mouth on Instagram or something.
sure
I was saying, dude, the trashiest shit ever. I was like, if Trump fucking, my girl was pregnant with him.
Yeah.
I was like, if Trump wins, I'm naming my fucking baby Trump. I was just talking mad shit because I knew everybody's getting so fucking
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
So I just thought it was funny as fuck because they're
Yeah.
like, Hillary's gonna have it by a landslide. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Did you vote for him?
But I know I
Did you
took
what?
my fucking ass to the goddamn fucking voting booth and voted for fucking Trump. Yeah, I voted for him because I didn't want Hillary to win.
See, I like couldn't pick. Like my.
I haven't been legally
allowed.
allowed to vote in a decade.
But
Why?
you are now.
I am now.
What is
Awesome.
that about?
That's fucking Bernie 2020
Being
for
on
fucking
paper?
Bradley, boy.
I don't think
So
on
a
paper,
few,
yeah.
well, a few years back, it was if you were a felon.
Yeah, we can vote.
If you were a felon, you know, but they've since repealed that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I've been on paper. I had been on paper for the last like almost 4 years, and I got off paper in July, and my PO said,
Yo, you think it's because they're so scared that people who don't respect their laws could potentially vote is why they fucking took that shit away from felons?
No, I think it was a punish. I think it was meant to be a punishment
Fuck
when
that,
It's like
dude.
when
taking the
voting
rights away
when
type
yeah,
shit.
I think it was when voting meant something a little more to people than it does now.
But you know what's fucked up is you should have to have a separate fucking hearing in order to have your gun rights taken and your any right. If they're gonna take any fucking right from you for committing a crime like a felony or some shit, they should have to have a fucking separate hearing
I don't
where you
agree.
can argue your fucking case.
I don't agree.
You don't think that we have God-given rights as Americans and it's like they're gonna just automatically take them because you commit a crime?
No.
You don't agree with that?
No, do you think that driving is a God-given right? But you think
Yeah, you
somebody?
take a fucking class and you fucking pass. and
Yeah,
you get a
okay,
fucking
but
license.
then somebody who fucking
What if they took your license because you're a felon?
So I'm saying
Same
if they
shit.
do, I'm just saying those are the fucking breaks. I'm saying you think somebody who fucking drives drunk and kills a bus full of kids, you think that he should still be able to drive because that's his
That
fucking God-given
He
right?
committed a fucking crime while driving. So no,
Yeah.
I don't believe he should be able to drive because
Okay.
he killed somebody while driving.
Yeah.
Just like if you kill somebody with a gun, you shouldn't get a gun. But if you go sell a pound of weed, you should still be able to have a fucking gun.
I mean, it could
Very
easily
true.
be.
I'm just saying
And I agree. I
non-violent
understand.
offense. I'm just saying non-violent
Right.
offense. You should be able to have a gun. And why can't you vote? What the fuck does that have
Well,
to do with anything?
That is
Nothing.
Definitely something that we agree.
It don't have
on.
nothing to do with
No.
anything.
But
What? Because the
What I'm
government's
saying is
scared
that
you're gonna
I
fucking vote for
understand
somebody who deserves a fucking win.
What I'm saying is that I understand why they thought that was a punishment when that was made law.
Yeah, but are we children?
I'm not saying I agree with
Are we
it.
children? Do we need to be punished?
No,
for
well,
things?
it comes down to, you know what? I think it boils
Do your
down
time.
to this.
That's it.
I think
We're done.
it boils down to this. Assuming that they believed that to be a suitable punishment, I think that they thought, you know what? Motherfucker can't follow the rules. He don't get to vote.
That's bullshit. Fuck
I mean,
that.
It's as fundamental.
You know
as I
how
can break
many
it
of
down.
those motherfuckers have committed felonies and they fucking run the goddamn country.
Well, that's corruption.
We fucking bow down to the motherfuckers that are supposed to be serving us.
Well,
That's fucked. That's why I can't vote for Bernie Sanders, bro, because it's bigger fucking government. But any of these people are all fucking losers. We lose, bro. No matter who we fucking vote for. That's what I believe. Like, I believe we fucking lose because we have put these fucked up money-hungry cocksuckers in power that don't care about anything but a fucking dollar. They don't give a fuck about us. It's like they don't. And that's why I understood what you said last time you were on the podcast about how you think Bernie actually means what he says.
Yeah.
So I can totally understand that's why you want to vote for him. I get it, dude. 100%.
And I'm gonna agree with you that it's too much government and blah 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 blah. Here's what I think, and this is why I believe in Bernie, because we can't get it right, and it's only getting worse. And I believe that Bernie is the one that, at the very least, fundamentally wants to right the ship.
But we can't get it right, as in who?
As a society at this point, people, you know what I mean? Like, we can't seem to get it right. Like, we can't get back to a peaceful prosperity and unity as a country.
Because of what?
Because of, you know what? I can't pinpoint and say it's
Speculate.
one thing.
Just speculate.
You know what I mean? I think that economic division plays a part, and that goes over a ton of different socioeconomic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely think that divides people for
right,
sure.
exactly. So that divides whites against whites. You know what I mean? You have lower class to the upper class. That's an ethnic divide because the people that are living in the slums that aren't, quote, white,
A lot of them aren't white.
aren't doing any better. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of divides that come in a lot of different areas socially, you know, that a lot of them stem from the economic division. And then, so like with that economic division, there becomes the feel of superiority from the up here, you know, and then it's a butterfly effect of somebody acting superior is going to rub people the wrong way. The people at the other end of it, the people that are, quote, inferior. I'm not saying they're inferior, but I'm saying
They're looked at as inferior.
The people that are looked at inferior, they're fucking pissed because why is this dude doing so much better than I am? Why can't I catch a break? I'm being oppressed. And I say that, I'm not saying that that's true, although it is sometimes.
Just to me, those are all cop-outs. Why can't I catch a break? I'm being oppressed. Cop-out, fucking cop-out, cop-out, fucking
yeah,
cop-out.
but like, you want to know what? And I'm not saying that you feel this way, but I'm saying that when I hear that, I hear white privilege.
What, cop-out? That you're making excuses of why you can't succeed?
Yeah, well, no, and I'm
definitely
not.
have a disadvantage coming.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
That's
But-
what I'm
but
saying.
That should make you that much fucking better. You're coming from absolutely
It's hard.
nothing.
Yeah, but there are just some things that doing better can't overcome.
Like
yeah, it's
what?
hard to get
And
ahead.
that's
when you
the
can't
fact of
fucking
life.
Get ahead.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
the
I've
fact
never
of
been-
life.
I didn't grow up like that, so I can't like
Yeah.
personally speak.
Yeah.
on it, but I definitely can.
Right. I
understand
grew up
this.
with white privilege, and I will never deny that. You know what I mean? And the only solace I take in that is to do as well for myself and to not be such a shitty person as possible.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I don't think
there's no way
white
for me-
privilege. I don't think white privilege has a goddamn thing to do with like money.
What?
I don't think it has shit to do with money because you can have a rich black dude. It has everything to do with color because you can have a rich ass black dude that has just as much, like a black family that has just as much money as your family that's raising a child the same way you were. So imagine
Right.
if you were black
Yeah.
and your family was black and you get pulled over by a cop. Do you think he gives a fuck about how much money you got?
No.
No, he doesn't. So I think that's the only thing. It don't have shit to do with money. It has everything to do with like racism and like color. Like
And
there's
see,
a
here's
reason
where
that I've had black people on the podcast
Yeah.
and they've said like I feel scared when I get pulled over by the
Of
cops.
course.
And it ain't scared like I'm going to get caught with something. It's scared like I think they're going to fuck me up.
But what
So
I'm
I
saying
think to me
is-
that's white privilege. So I
Right.
know white privilege is a thing, but
well, you're saying that white privilege is basically just the opposite of racial discrimination.
What do you mean? Like the opposite of racial? I'm saying it is racial discrimination.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is that you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you think that white privilege is the fact that we are not inherently scared when we get pulled over, scared for our lives.
That's one aspect of it. Yeah, I
Right,
think that's
that's
a
what I
big
heard.
aspect to help me to understand what white privilege is.
Here's part of why I have that opinion that I just laid out is that even though, like racially speaking, things have been worse in the past for people of color, you know, like Jim Crow laws and segregation and stuff like that, even though things have been worse than they are now, it almost feels like, and I can't obviously attest to this because I've only grown up in the era that I've grown up in, but like it feels like things in a way are worse now with them having more freedom. You know what I mean? Like it almost seems like the country is more divided and in more turmoil now, decades after Jim Crow and segregation have been gone. And now I'm not saying, I'm just saying that there's way more in play than just racial division.
If there was no racism, do you think white privilege would exist?
No.
It wouldn't exist. So it's
I
solely
agree.
about the color.
But I'm not saying white privilege is the only fucking problem with our country right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know you're
saying
not
a lot
that,
of it.
But I'm saying that white privilege is the color.
Not an economic thing. Is that what you're saying?
It's not an economic thing, but racism plays a part into economics.
Right.
Into grouping these people into slums and not
right,
wanting
right,
to
right.
fuck
And
them
I
up.
agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree that white privilege is a huge problem.
That's
And
why people say people that voted for Trump are racist. Because if Trump wants to do something that we see as racist, or it might be fucking racist, you know what I'm saying? It might be. I don't know. But like, I voted for this guy. So like, that's the problem with like the left and the liberals is like, you want to like group everybody in as being a racist.
Yeah, but here's the problem, and I would love to see the facts on it. The problem that you're laying out is that you are the minority Trump supporter that's not racist.
You think
So
that's a
no,
minority?
I do. You have a leg to stand on because you're not racist.
I just
know
don't think
you.
it's a minority.
I don't think every Trump supporter is.
No,
fucking
I
racist,
don't
'cause-
either.
You know what I mean? But like,
I don't think
It's
the
hard.
majority of them are. I really don't.
I don't
really
know.
don't.
I don't.
I just
said,
don't.
I don't have
I don't-
those facts.
down,
I don't
dude.
have
think
those
that.
facts.
I don't think there's as many racists in this country as we think.
I don't know.
Do you
man.
think?
I feel like that's
Yeah,
just
I
well
do.
and a while.
Really?
Absolutely.
Maybe I'm just being naive, dude.
You are.
Maybe
Well,
I just
no, you know what?
I just
It's
want to
easy
see people
It's
be
easy to
good,
feel.
you
It's
know?
easy to be naive
When you're not around it. and
when
shit.
you're.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen
not-
racists.
yeah.
But my family's not. Nobody in my family is. It's like,
Right. So it's easy to be like, is that shit really around when you haven't lived
I
through
mean, I
it?
know it's around. I'm just saying, I just don't think it's as much or as prevalent as we think. But it's like, I'm white, so how much do I really know? But like, if you think about it, I'm white, so other white racist motherfuckers should be comfortable with being a racist around me if they're fucking racist. Because don't they think
Yeah, I mean, I
don't they
see it
think
all
the
the time.
opposite of what I think? Don't they think, well, everybody's fucking racist? And I'm like, well, there's
Yeah.
probably not that many racists.
I mean, I have to fake laugh at a ton of stuff.
I'm not
I hear that
laughing
shit
at
a lot.
fucking shit
Like,
if
you
it
know,
ain't.
I don't.
funny.
I'll be like,
look, I
whoa,
don't like.
huh.
I don't like. Ha ha ha! Like yuck it up with them, but I'll be like, oh, you know, and pass it off and like hope that we're not going to keep on this line of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a fact of life that I'm surprised that you're not.
I'm not. I guess I'm
You
not
don't-
really around that many people. I'm like around people
Yeah.
when I do podcasts.
And I'm saying, like,
and I'm
it's
by
like-
myself all day.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I had a black lady be kind of racist to me the other day, and it was fucking weird, dude. It was like, I don't know if this is racist or not. I mean, it made me feel like she was being racist against me because I was white. But I'm coming to her house to do a repair, and I'm like, hey, I'm Alex with Ashley Furniture. I didn't have an Ashley shirt on because I
Yeah.
don't wear that stupid shit. So
I
she's
just
like,
ordered an Ashley hoodie and a.
yeah, I got an Ashley hoodie,
Yeah.
but she's like, I need to see some ID. I'm like, are you serious? I just talked to you on the phone. I was kind of rude because I'm like, you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
You live out in the middle of nowhere, like.
Who could I be?
I'm in a goddamn van. I told you I was fucking coming like 30 goddamn minutes ago. It's been 30 goddamn minutes and I'm here. I told you I'm Alex on the phone. Told you I'm Alex when I get to your fucking door. So I'm like, are you serious? You really want my ID? I'm like, let me go get it. I'll get my work order too. I show her my work order And then I pull out my fucking ID and I'm like, here you go. See, it's me. She pulls her fucking phone out and tries to take a picture of my ID. I was like, nope.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
I don't know
you're not
about
taking
that.
a picture of my ID. I'm going to tell you that right now. I was
Yeah,
like, call who
right.
you need to call. I walk into her house before she actually says come in. I'm like, yo, fuck this bitch. Like, I'm fucking done, bro. I come here to fix your shit. I drove a fucking hour. You're going to let me in. So I get in there, and she's like, saying she's going to call my supervisor. I'm like, go ahead, call him. Call my supervisor. I'm like, go ahead, fuck. You've been. So I'm like, so I fix her shit in like 5 goddamn minutes. It was some simple, like.
What was the furniture?
It was an adjustable base, and she wanted the USB port to be moved. It took me 5 minutes, bro.
So here's
She
the question.
coulda done
there.
that.
Do you feel like if it was Terrell, do you feel like if he was the one that came up?
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh.
I'm not done. The racist part hadn't started yet.
Really?
That was just her being a scared little bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
So which I get, like, fucked up shit's happening.
Yeah.
I kind of understood when I left. I'm like, all right, I get it. Like, you don't know who I am. You've never met me. You're a woman. You're by yourself, which is another thing I don't completely understand because I'm not a fucking woman. But anyway, so I go in there, fix her shit, and I'm walking out. And I'm like, call us if you need something. I'm being nice to her at this point. I'm being super overly nice, like an asshole kind of. And she's like, she said, I know you don't understand because of the color of your skin.
Wow.
That's what exactly her words. What she said.
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. She's like, I know you don't understand because of the color of your skin, but there's cops all over this country killing people every day. That's what she said to me.
Like, okay.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And then I got in my van and I'm like, was that racist?
You know what? I think maybe depending on the tone of her voice.
That's how she said. I know you don't understand.
I know you don't
because
understand
of the color
because
of your skin.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody say, "I know you don't understand because of the color of your skin," which
Yeah.
is true. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand because of the
Yeah.
color of my skin,
That's
but I
kind of
don't
a weird
need you
gray
to
area.
fucking bring that up to me. Like I'm obviously not a police officer.
Right.
I should have been like, "Get your goddamn hands on the ground!" Got you, bitch.
Damn. That's weird. I don't know how
I
to
thought
take
it
that.
Super odd, dude. Not
it was
everybody's
weird.
Fucking
Yeah.
got all their.
But
screws
what I'm
tight.
saying is that's rare. That's happened
Yeah.
to me one time in my entire life.
Well,
and I'm white.
Here's
but
what I was getting at. I felt like where you were taking this story was that she was initially standoffish because she opened the door and a white dude came to her door.
Well, I didn't
Maybe
know
she's
that at
scared
that
of white
point,
people.
but I think
Right.
now that
She could
could
be
have been the
scared of
case.
fucking
So what
She could
what
be,
I'm
yeah.
saying, if it was like Terrell or any of the other dudes at the warehouse, if they're the ones that came out, do you think that whole interaction would have gone differently?
Absolutely.
Oh
She may
yeah,
have felt
I mean that's the
comfortable
way
with
it
a black
sounded.
dude.
That's what
Yeah.
I-
Right, that's the way it
I
sounded.
think.
Yeah,
I should have been like,
So then,
bitch,
yeah.
I'm black.
So then
She
I
old?
think
Bitch,
I'm black, bitch.
How old was she?
What you mean the color of my skin? I'm black, bitch.
so. Look, I think
She
by
was probably like
definition,
50.
I think
She's
by
older.
definition
Like,
that
she
was
probably definitely
racist.
grew up.
45,
and it was probably
50.
way
Yeah, in the South.
way more fucking active when she was
Yeah.
growing up, and then like I mean, some people don't really grow out. I mean, it's on both sides that you don't grow out.
But her
That shit.
parents definitely were fucking discriminated against. Like,
Definitely. Yeah.
hard. So it's probably like that was ingrained in her. She's starting to see it come back around.
Yeah.
Because the media is going to portray shit how they want us to see it. Sometimes. I mean, sometimes the shit's true, but I don't know. I just like to think that people are inherently like good. You know
I
what I
would
mean?
like to think that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Everybody
They
talk,
aren't, though.
Almost everybody I talk to is like good people, pretty much for the most part. All of my friends
Yeah.
are pretty
That's
mad
very true.
decent. You know what I mean? Like if I see a black dude at the store, I'm not thinking he's black. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm thinking of him the same way I would think as a fucking white dude standing there like, "What's up, man? What
Yeah.
up?" You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how the world is. Like when you get out and you go to the grocery store, it's like you're not gonna not walk down an aisle because a black dude's on it or a black
unless you're
woman.
like a fucking white supremacist,
Exactly,
or like
which is
Black Panther
rare,
Party,
I
right,
think. I'm just
right.
saying
It's
that's
probably-
rare.
It probably is.
I mean,
but-
how many Nazis y'all know
But, like-
other than that one dude?
So what about like white nationalists?
dude.
It's like been
Same
rebranded.
shit,
though.
whatever you
I
want to
feel like
call
that
it.
shit's well and alive.
Yeah.
Like,
Think so?
It is.
I definitely do.
I'd call it Zionist.
That's what a white nationalist is.
I would say instead of
that e-cig, yeah.
instead of white.
Sorry, dude. I don't know where the fuck I put this shit.
I would go further and to call it Zionist, where they maybe not necessarily have any problem with any, other ethnicity or color, but like they want to be
The
separated.
supreme race.
No, not even the supreme race. They just want So Hitler was a Zionist, which means that he only, aside from obviously, he took it further because he did believe that his was the superior race.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But like the basis of like his platform was that we want Germans, we want Germany just for Germans, just for pure-blooded Germanists. And I believe that what Chris is referring to is what he's talking about, like white nationalists. I honestly believe that a lot of, and I believe that on a certain level, I believe that a lot of these white nationalists are using this
as a cop out.
As a cop out,
rebranded. So
right?
I'm not
Wait,
fucking Nazi.
using what? Oh,
Right.
the name.
nationalist.
Oh, the name. Yeah.
But I believe
I'm not a
that
Nazi. I just love my people.
right, exactly,
And I don't
and
fucking
they just
care about
want
yours.
America to be pure-blooded Americans, which isn't even a fucking thing.
Okay, well then Native Americans is what you're
Native
country.
Americans,
You
right?
know
But what I'm saying is right. But I believe that that's what a lot of like quote white nationalists. I believe that's
There's like
their platform is be like, well, I don't have a problem with black people. I just think they should go back to Africa.
And
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking
You know what I
super
mean? Like
racist.
that.
They're
kind-
seeing
like
black
yeah,
people
yeah. I'm
fucking
saying
racist.
that's racist at the
Yeah.
end of the day. But I'm saying that's what it is to be a
What
Zionist.
were you about to say, Chris?
I mean, I feel like they see black people and like people of color, like doing shit, like
Infringing
you know
on
what I
their
mean?
livelihood.
Yeah, like they're stepping up. Like black people are fucking
Like-
rich now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Look at like Hollywood, and, like all
Yeah.
sports, like everything. You know what I mean? They got money, and they feel like they're becoming small.
Yeah,
they're
like-
becoming but every fucking old white man is who's sitting in.
But
the
here's
house
the
running
problem.
country still. So why do you feel that way?
Here's
I
my
feel like
problem.
It's like a low key cop out.
Yeah, well,
that
so
I'm
the
not a racist. That I just
Right.
love my
Oh, it's
people.
definitely a
but
cop-out.
I'm
Definitely.
able to put myself in other people's shoes and perspectives. And here's what I think is the fundamental problem of these people is that, this country was based on the idea that anybody that comes here, and wants to be peaceful can be prosperous. Anybody that wants to be prosperous can be prosperous. And the fact is that
Unless
a lot
you're
of
a
these
felon.
a lot of these people see other people of color becoming prosperous, and instead of being happy for them, they feel like something is being taken away from them. And that's where it comes from.
I think you're right.
Nobody
I
wants
think
to
you're
feel
right.
like someone else is taking something from
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact of the matter is that nobody is taking anything
It's so far from the
these
truth.
people.
And so this ties back into like
Nice
all
one
Trumps.
fucking mullet,
Thank
dude.
you.
Right.
God damn.
Beautiful.
That's
It's
one of the
coming in.
nicest mullets we've had on this podcast.
Thank you, boy, man.
Shout out to
Christian
you.
did
Dude,
that.
you got them locks like
Yeah.
Alan Jackson in this bitch,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what I'm trying to get. But that like ties back into like every Trump supporter is a racist. Like you hear this man telling like people of color, go back to where you come
Yeah,
from.
shit
You should not be
sucks.
running in office in
Right.
America and like let's ban all these people. And the Mexicans are fucking bad people. Let's start this wall. You know what I mean? That's why like Trump supporters are gonna get that brand. But like I mean I know every because like. I mean, you say you support him. I don't think you're a fucking
I
racist.
kind of support him. I mean, just more because he's the president at this point
And then my uncle, he's fucking huge. He's always sending me these stupid fucking videos
Yeah.
on the internet
of
like,
Trump.
I think he's doing it out of spite. 'Cause
It's
he
kind of
knows-
fun to support Trump at this point because people get so mad. It's almost fun to just make people mad at this point, you know? I think that has something to do with why I support him. And most people won't say they support him. I don't even
But that's
know.
like
I
a
don't even
horrible
know if I
reason to
support
support
him.
a
It is. It
president.
is. No, you're right. You're right. It's just like a big comedy show at this
And then
point.
like
dude.
I don't know, that man is not fucking stable. Like,
Oh, he's
really.
definitely unstable.
Stable genius.
Definitely. Did you hear what Hillary said whenever whenever Trevor Noah asked her
Oh,
about
y'all can talk
Epstein?
about this, YP.
Dude,
I was
you know who
about to say, I
Trevor
got
Noah
this.
is?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
Daily Show dude.
Trevor
He's
Noah,
funny, dude.
yeah, he is. Trevor Noah asked her, so how'd you kill
About
Jeffrey
Epstein,
Epstein? And she
yeah.
laughed.
Yeah.
She laughed, and it's like, bro, she knew him. Like,
Yeah.
that's somebody she knew that supposedly committed suicide. Are you going to laugh if I ask you, so how'd you kill your friend that died? Are you going to laugh?
I don't
That's
think,
weird, bro.
I don't think the Clintons killed that dude.
I don't either. I'm just saying that's odd.
Yeah. It's like, well, I mean,
Odd
she's
reaction.
definitely in like some
She's weird,
Illuminati
bro.
shit or like child fucking
probably fucks
thing.
kids,
She
dude.
definitely does. You know what I mean? But like they just charged the guards.
Did they
They
charge
charged
them?
2 guards for not like
like,
doing
negligence?
They didn't do their rounds or whatever to check on them. And
Somebody
so,
paid those fuckers off, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody posted like, "Oh, thank God, like somebody's being brought to justice." I'm like, "Why are you like? What are you happy about that? Like these 2 guards who had
They're
absolutely
pawns.
exactly, and they had nothing to do with it. I mean, I guess they probably got paid off, but
Somebody's
that's
gotta
not
take
who
the fall,
needs,
bro.
Yeah,
Chris
and all
Parsons.
This shit's Chris Carson,
Chris Parsons. Somebody's gonna got to take the fall,
and that shit's
bro.
gonna still continue to go. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
scapegoats, dude,
Definitely.
for the fucking undercover, deep state, elite,
Yeah.
fucking shadow mongering, fucking lizard people,
Lizard people,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. You can tell I love Alex Jones, right?
Dude, I used to love his shit,
Dude.
so much.
You just stopped fucking with him when he started supporting Trump so much, basically.
Like when he started taking personal phone calls and sucking his dick and shit, I'm like, all right, man.
So like he talked on the phone with Trump or something.
Yeah, like several times.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I would pick up if Trump called me right now. I'd be
I mean,
like,
I
"What
think
up,
I would
cuz?"
too.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
definitely
That's
would
what I'm
too.
saying. You can't hate on him for that.
But
you
like,
can't.
I remember watching the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh,
with,
so good.
Alex
It
Jones.
was so good,
He starts
bro.
talking about these interdimensional beings and shit, and it's like it got like, dude, I don't like dispute anything I fucking hear. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, he's just so like he's way too fucking
He's out.
woke.
He's out there, dude.
And
I
it's
don't
like
think-
too much. It makes him look crazy, but crazy people are often labeled, or like geniuses are fucking often
crazy.
labeled crazy.
Yes.
You know what I
Chris
mean?
Parsons is hitting on some shit when you went to the bath.
God.
Bro, take a piss if you need to take a piss.
Yeah, where's it at?
Right, straight across. Just walk straight across. Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, bro. Like,
What is?
we're talking about how
Trevor
Hillary
Noah?
started laughing, and then we were
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
we talked about this
interdimensional
last
lizard
week, bro.
people. Did we talk about this last week?
Yeah.
I think me and you talked, not on the podcast.
Oh, really?
I think we were in my truck. I was helping you move when we talked about it. I don't think we were on the podcast.
Yeah, man, that's just very telling. It's just very telling.
That's
So
telling of
I
her
watched-
character, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm saying like
Damn.
nobody, any normal person would have been like, whoa, I didn't have anything to do with that.
Not
but like,
funny, Trevor Noah.
Not funny, bro. But like to
I don't
kind
know who
of to
killed
chuckle about it, and then kind of like on to the next is very
Weird.
telling. Yeah,
Weird, bro. Her character and Donald Trump's character are very fucking terrible.
Yeah.
They're just terrible people.
Yeah.
They're terrible fucking people, bro.
So fundamentally, what does that say about the people that voted for him?
Nothing.
and or her?
Nothing. Because you
nothing?
had 2 choices. It says nothing about us and everything about whoever the fuck line that up for that to work. It says
Yeah.
everything about the Democrats that fucking fucked Bernie out of the nomination.
Yeah.
Whoever did that, it says everything
real.
about those fuckers. Because
Yeah.
she's gonna
I agree.
do everything we need her to do.
I
Or
agree.
Trump's gonna fucking be our puppet. So we need him to fucking be elected. So
Well,
because he's gonna do everything we want him
That
to do.
didn't work out for all those people. 'cause
I don't know.
Trump
I don't
Trump
know.
doesn't feel to me like anybody's puppet.
Me either. But
You know, he doesn't.
Hillary would have been. Hillary would have been somebody's
Hillary
fucking
probably could have
puppet,
been.
bro.
Yeah, I'm thankful it wasn't Hillary.
Yeah. So
I'm
you're
thankful-
thankful it was Trump.
No,
Say
I'm
it.
Thankful it
Say
wasn't
it.
Hillary.
Just say it.
No,
Just say you're thankful Trump is our president.
never
just
ever.
Say
Never in my life,
it. Dude,
bro.
just say it on the air right now
Never.
because I know in your soul you're thankful. Because if you're not, Chris
and that's all
Parsons-
you need. If you know in
Chris-
your soul, that's all you
Chris-
need.
no,
Because
I
I'll
wanna
never say
hear
those.
it. I
I'm
wanna-
sorry. You're
just
not,
look at me and I'll know if you mean it. Hey, he just said it to me like telepathically, bro.
Cool, you picked
see,
that
see,
up?
you just knew what word I was gonna say. You see that?
bro. I'm a telepath.
Fucking dude, you're
I'm a telepath.
You're the most beautiful telepath I've ever fucking seen. He just
Thank
said
you.
he was thankful that Hillary's not the president. And I said,
I am too.
I said, so you're thankful Trump's the president, and he won't say it.
That's why I didn't vote. And like, if Joe Biden fucking is running, if that ends up,
I don't
Yeah,
think
it won't be
he
Joe
won't
Biden.
make it.
I don't
Trump
know,
will
man.
eviscerate
Nah,
that
Bernie
guy.
will get the nomination.
think?
Absolutely.
That's the
all day.
only way Trump.
because like Hillary and
Bernie will get the
Obama are
nomination.
like
you know what? The
that.
fact is, Bernie doesn't need the Democratic nomination.
I seen
He
something
can go
had,
on as
like,
an independent.
You
and
think so?
If he has to, I don't think it'll come to that.
I seen something. He had like the most fucking donations ever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some
Not
political
corporate,
run.
not corporate,
Yeah.
public people, like $6.4 million.
People just want to smoke weed, bro. Bernie's
Your
with
shit
the
should
shit.
be
They
fucking
literally
federally
today
illegal, bro.
passed
Yeah, I seen
a
that.
key legislation in the Senate today to federally legalize weed.
Joe Biden's fucking up, dude. He's saying shit like he don't want
to. He fucks kids too.
Dude, he might fuck kids,
He
bro.
definitely
He's
does.
from fucking Delaware, where my baby mama's from, and my baby mama's dad hates that motherfucker.
Really?
Good.
He loves Trump. He loves Trump, bro. He's just dude. Does your parents like Trump?
Yeah.
I figured they did. Your dad was a
do.
highway patrolman,
Yeah.
or your dad was
Oh,
a state
state
trooper.
trooper.
Sorry, state trooper.
Big difference.
Yeah, her dad was a statey too.
Yeah.
Highway patrolman's the same thing as a state trooper down here, though.
Sometimes,
We call them
yeah.
the same. It
Could you-
says state trooper, but we call him a highway patrolman.
Could you imagine some alternate fucking universe, like he followed his dad's footsteps and is not the Bradley Barker
Holy
we know, and he's a
shit. If
fucking
he's like this
cop,
jacked,
bro.
fucking goddamn
Yeah.
ripped,
Yeah.
just slaying pussy, dude.
Yeah.
That's the only similar thing.
No, he took a
Dude,
ballot celibacy
when he
in
was
the
asking
alternate-
me.
in the
Yeah,
alternate
yeah,
universe, bro, where
yeah.
you're a cop.
Never.
Yeah, dude, he's like this jack gay cop that likes to fuck dudes.
Wow.
Like dominate guys and shit. Like when you slam a dude on the ground, you're just fucking
Jesus
rubbing your nuts on him, dude.
Christ.
You like frisking guys
Stop
like it's
resisting.
your thing. Stop resisting, I'll grab your dick.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting, I'll grab your nuts.
Grab your nuts.
You got any bags of pot up underneath your nuts, boy?
What kind of drugs
I
y'all
love that he
smuggling
said
today?
that. That's great. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be crazy if you were like some jacked fucking.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Never in my life.
You're fucking great the way you
I
are.
did.
man.
I at one point, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I'd follow my dad.
Yeah.
But
Why not?
I don't know. I almost so after 9/11, I really wanted to join up, but my eyes, and I had asthma my whole life. Like I wouldn't have been physically.
My toe
admitted.
is
your eyes?
fucked up. I just.
What's wrong with my eyes?
I know you got fucking Coke bottles on.
Yeah, there's plenty of
There's
cops with
super
glasses,
fat
bro.
cops that like
Yeah,
cannot
dude.
run. Like I feel like your eyes. Should
I feel like you could have
No.
dominated some criminals out there.
No,
bro.
really, it was the asthma. I wouldn't have been able to pass a physical test.
Mm.
My breathing.
Okay, we'll take your word for
I
it.
mean,
I mean, you
yeah.
smoked a hell of a lot of crack in your day, dude. so
Yeah,
it's
this
like-
was
Do you really have asthma, or do
Yeah,
you not?
yeah.
It
I've
helped.
never seen you hit an inhaler around
Yeah.
me,
I
guys.
was about to say
Yeah.
I didn't know you had asthma.
I
Yeah.
think that was
Well,
he
I mean,
made
not-
that
look,
up,
so-
dude. He
well,
made
look,
it up so
the
he
thing
wouldn't
is-
have to fucking become
thing is, I've
Bradley
been on
the gay
opiates.
state trooper, bro.
The thing is, I've been on opiates since I was 15,
And
and
also-
that wrecks your respiratory system.
Also, crack helps asthma.
Does it?
Well,
No,
definitely not.
I was like, sounds like it would fuck your respiratory
Yeah.
system up.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on opiates my whole life.
Yeah.
what,
And
what
that-
do you mean? What does that got to do with it?
Opiates, like restrict your respiratory system.
They probably
Do
preserve
not
it.
breathe a lot.
They probably
yes.
preserve it in the long run.
So
Definitely
if,
does.
so
mean
if
not
you have
breathe a lot,
asthma,
right? I like
yeah.
that shit.
So if you have asthma, it makes the asthma a million times worse. Now, asthma isn't like I'll always have asthma.
You got your inhaler right now?
I don't have. I haven't
knew
used
you
an inhaler.
didn't. Hey, bro.
No, I haven't needed to since I've been. This
Because
is
you
the
don't
longest
have
I've ever
it.
been
You
clean.
think ADD's real? Do y'all think ADD's real?
No,
I do
not
because
really.
I have a very short.
I had a
attention span.
feeling you thought it was, and I had a feeling you thought it wasn't.
What? It's not.
I don't know. I'm just
I don't
asking.
really necessarily
He
believe.
said,
it.
well, wait, it's not.
So like,
I don't know.
I got
you
a
know
very
what?
short attention span. I know.
I
that
think
much.
that's real.
Yeah, I think that's real. I think for
Absolutely.
sure. I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a fucking
That's why I asked the question, so you could sound like
Truther.
a fucking...
yeah, like a fucking true like
yeah.
an ADD
I just want to know
denier.
what you think, dude.
I don't know. I think it's misdiagnosed.
I think it's definitely
Definitely.
misdiagnosed, and I think
Yeah.
it's overprescribed.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like
what I'm saying.
the
So
medication.
I will. I'll concede and say that I do believe it's a real thing. I just think
Maybe.
it's definitely way misdiagnosed and over medicated,
All right, so
especially in children.
we're gonna end on this.
Yeah.
And I don't care how long we talk about it,
I
but
don't
I
give a
want to know like what you guys think is contributing or causing like all these mass shootings that we're seeing. Like, what do you think are the like what's some things that correlate or causate these things, and how is this happening so much more now than?
I mean, if you look at the kids like that they show, like, you know, I mean, I don't know, man. That shit's been going. Like, I mean, I wasn't like extremely bullied as a child, but like these kids are outcasted. You know what I mean? And then,
I don't know.
I don't know,
Let-
man.
let
There's
him-
a lot
let
of
him finish
There's a
and
lot
then-
of
Yeah.
contributing factors to it.
Yeah.
I feel like you definitely like see like if you're not all there in the head and like you're not, you know what I mean? It's kind of like drugs, dude. Like drugs are not the fucking problem. Like guns aren't the problem. It's like what's wrong with this little kid inside?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck does he want to go light up school? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. There could be. I mean, I don't know.
I 100% agree with you. What do you think?
I think it's honestly it's like the perfect storm of things in people's lives. I think it's discontent. So like here's the thing. Other than like the rare pre-Columbine. Columbine happened in 98. Okay.
What was before Columbine? Was there shooting?
There probably was, but I don't know about
What
it.
I'm saying is they were few and far between, and the most famous is the Texas Clock Tower, University of Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. And that was in the 60s. I think.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that I believe was mental health. That was mental health, and that was outcasting. He was like he had a girlfriend, I think. It was
That's weird.
But I think she like had just spurned him or something. Dude's name was Whitman.
Yeah, didn't he write her a letter?
Yeah,
or
he
some
wrote her
shit
a letter.
about how fucking mad he was or something.
Right. So that was like that was mental health, and I say mental health because like he couldn't cope with what he was going through.
Yeah.
You know. So before that, they were few and far between. You know, I think that Columbine on. I think it's a fucking combination of things like mental health, bullying, you know, and the fact is like bullying has gone on since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that further goes to the mental health aspect.
Since Sumeria, bro.
Yeah.
They've been bullying motherfuckers.
What I'm saying is that I don't want to blame it on bullying is the easy out. Like bullying is the easy reason. Be like, well, fucking bullying. But like bullying has gone on and will go on forever. I think it's the mental health because I think it's the person being bullied not being able to emotionally cope with what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was bullied as a fucking
Right.
kid. Like,
I mean, I was kind of bullied. I wasn't really bullied,
We
but
were
like
mean as
I was
fuck
a
to each
fucking
other.
real.
We were just mean
I
as
bullied
fuck to
people.
each
I
other.
got bullied, but I never was like, I'm gonna.
Like you had to be
fucking
mean,
Right,
bro. You
exactly.
had to be mean to
Yeah.
fucking survive.
But
I mean, that
what
was
I'm
our
saying is
mentality
it's
growing up.
also, it's I'm not finished. It's also availability of weapons. You know, and I'm not blaming guns. I'm not blaming gun owners. I just think that it's a more it's easier, I think, for kids to get their hands on weapons. And here's my
Well, you
final.
have to blame gun owners if you're saying that. If you're saying it's easier for kids to get their hands on guns,
but what I'm
then
saying
it's
is
the
I'm
gun
not
owner's
blaming
fault
guns.
for not
I'm
having
not
that
blaming
shit locked
guns.
up.
You know, I don't think that like I'm not blaming the
So you're blaming gun owners that
Yeah,
are careless
I would
with their
say.
Careless,
shit.
yeah.
I agree. I mean, I'm a gun
Here's
owner.
my
I
final
fucking agree.
point. I think that the reason why this shit happens so much now is because it continues to happen. And it's
And
a
that's the
fucking
first go-to.
You know, that's the go-to.
It's like, I'm gonna light
and that's
this shit
either like it's either in the back of their head they're thinking that they're going to be the ones that get away with it, or you know, in the back of their head somewhere subconsciously, like it has now become an option.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that goes back to mental health. Like a normal fucking person, even if they get bullied every fucking day of their life,
You're not going to kill somebody.
it's
over
not going to occur to them to be an option to shoot up the fucking school. You know? And then you have stuff where it's like mall and Walmart shootings and stuff like that. And that plays to mental health.
I'm talking about all that. Like, all
Right,
that
exactly.
Mass
I'm not just talking about
shootings,
school
period, yeah.
shootings. Right.
Yeah.
I'm talking, it all goes to mental health. It all goes to
Some of them may
lack
happen
of
too.
emotional coping skills. You know what I mean? Like, you remember...
What do you think contributes
it
to
was
that?
real
Like,
it was
what's-
real popular in the 80s, I think, and it was like that's where like going postal came from.
Yeah, when the guy shot up the post
the
office.
post office,
Yeah.
right? Like that was fucking due to stress in his life, and he had it. He couldn't fucking take it anymore, so he fucking shot up
But
a
it
post
was like
office.
few and far between. Like
Right,
every
but I'm saying,
weekend
but
we're
that
hearing shit like that.
exactly well, now.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
that
saying.
that goes to my point of it now being an option to the mentally ill.
Yeah.
It is now an option. You know, and it's gonna keep happening. Like it is not gonna, and that's why I can understand. That's why I can understand laws. You know, I'm not saying I agree with the blanket take the guns away. I'm not.
That's so fucking dumb though. Like,
Right, I'm
You know
that's
what I mean?
why I'm telling you straight
Yeah.
up. I don't agree with it, but I'm saying I can understand because I do believe that mass shootings are not going to stop on their own.
They're not.
No.
So then you got to take the guns out of people's hands to not allow it to happen.
But the thing is, like,
And I don't know an easy way of doing that. I
mean,
don't
they'll
know.
just blow shit up.
You know what I mean?
go fucking.
I don't know how to successfully pull that off. I'm just saying that I do know for a fact that it is not going to stop because, like, one day somebody is going to get through to somebody and be like, bro, you can't fucking shoot your school up. You know what I mean? It's not going to be that easy.
Yeah.
You have to physically take the gun. You have to take the option out of the person's hand.
But like, say you did get rid of every fucking gun on earth, somebody like still.
You think there's going to be multiple school stabbings?
I mean, look at
Yeah,
China, dude.
I
They be
do.
stabbing
I definitely think
motherfuckers.
that.
I go
No way.
fucking bomb, dude. Like anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say
Guns
that
just
that's a
an option.
possibility.
It would
That's
make it a little harder,
It would like stricter gun laws is like what I think.
but we
should come
don't
into
even
play.
enforce the ones we got.
Very
Exactly.
true.
That's the thing. Like, we can't even enforce the fucking ones we got.
Exactly.
So it's like, why put more in play whenever you can't even enforce the ones you got first?
We gotta try
see if that
something,
works.
though.
See if absolutely.
gotta
I
try
agree
something.
100%.
Because the point is, we're
dude.
doing
If we
ourselves a
put-
disservice if we don't try.
If we put, yeah, absolutely. If we put more gun laws in place, enforce them.
I agree.
Fucking enforce
No,
them.
I agree.
So, all right. So think about this: so you got the shootings that are because of people getting bullied, and then if you think about the other shootings, it's a lot to do with like people who have different beliefs than you have.
And yeah,
Like Dylan
Like
Roof.
like Dylan Roof, like the
Yeah.
fucking Muslim shooter that went in the goddamn Marine place and shot all those fucking Marines
and that
because they
goes
don't
to
believe.
mental health, I think.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude. Some of them people could be fucking sane as shit. There probably are
Dylan
fucked in
Roof
the
wasn't
head.
sane.
I mean, he had very strong fucking beliefs.
I'm saying.
I think extremism is almost could be considered as mentally
absolutely.
ill.
I agree.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, and then if you consider that as mentally ill, you got millions of mentally ill motherfuckers out there, like
I agree.
Muslims,
100%.
white supremacists, like any of those extremist groups. You got.
Yeah.
I mean, if you drive a car through a crowd killing,
I mean,
fucking people
suicide
'cause of
bombings.
what color they are, that's
Sui-
got to be mentally ill, right?
Absolutely.
It's got to be.
Well,
that
like-
can't be thinking correctly.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
And it would like a solution would be like it's not banning guns, it's not doing this. It's like figuring out why
How
does
to
people
help 'em.
feel like this
How
and
to
help
help 'em.
people
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
goddamn community.
And then enforce the gun laws you already have in place.
Agreed.
Like, do a better job. But do you think that the media plays a role in it? Like
Definitely.
how? Or do you think
For sure.
social media plays a role in it? Because social media can get people fired the fuck up.
Yeah.
dude. Like it can, bro. Social media. I've seen people on social media threatening and shit.
I don't know if social media plays a part specifically in like.
The divide of the country. It
No,
definitely
that
plays a
no,
role.
no,
It
no.
helps-
I'm
it's a
saying,
little
like,
fucking
I
fuel
don't.
with the fire.
What I'm
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that social media plays a part in like the decision making to do it. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
social media
bullying-
motherfuckers exactly
bullying through social
exactly.
media and
So they
stuff
get
like
home
that.
from school and they still can't have any rest from fucking
Right.
getting bullied.
Fuel to
They're
the fire.
still getting
right.
fucking bullied.
That's where I think the social
and
media
they're like
comes
at their
into
house
play.
and their dad's got a gun. They're like, I'm gonna fucking kill these
Exactly.
motherfuckers.
Exactly.
And they're getting pissed. They're seeing it when they wake up because they're looking at their phone. It's not like you can get over some shit. If
Exactly.
you're in high school, they'll never let you live no shit
Yeah,
down.
right.
Now it's on the fucking internet forever. You pass
Right.
out drunk at a party, you're fucking on there forever.
I'm glad.
bro.
I'm glad. When
Jesus
I
Christ.
went to school, there was no Facebook, and I'm happy for it.
We have MySpace.
I think we have MySpace.
MySpace,
That
bro.
shit-
I wasn't on
dead.
MySpace till I was 21. And
So
I got
y'all
in,
don't? Think,
I got in early.
Y'all don't think that social media plays a part in the gun violence at all?
I mean, it could be like fuel to the fire.
Only- yeah,
That's
only
not,
in
like
that
the
sense.
main thing. You know?
Only
Yeah.
in that sense.
There's definitely way more heavier
Yeah,
things coming.
Yeah,
into play
for
there.
sure, for sure.
But it
But I
definitely
think
don't help.
I believe that social media plays a crucial role in some people's mental health. I think that it can
Yes.
like push
Well, yeah.
somebody off the deep
Absolutely.
end.
That shit's proven.
That's what I'm saying. But we're talking about
For
mental
sure.
health being the problem here, and social
Yeah.
media
Okay.
adding fuel to a fire. But
Yeah.
it's also pushing motherfuckers. Like, you think Dylan Roof was just that mad? Maybe. But probably not. He was probably on social media in a bunch of groups.
Yeah, he had like
of
a
Nazis
manifesto.
and shit.
For sure.
And they're like, hey, yeah, kill all whatever.
For sure.
It's
And it-
fuel to the fucking
That's
fire.
a lot of
100%.
fuel. I feel like
Yeah,
feel like
sure.
it can push somebody who's like, all right,
Teetering.
I don't like black people, to the point of like, all right, well, I need to do something
Good point.
to prove something to these people who, because they're not doing shit, they're just talking.
yeah.
Because it's like American History X. You ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
Where he's like getting mad at the guy in the prison for dealing with the Mexican guy.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys are just all a bunch of fucking talk. You shouldn't be fucking doing that. Because he
Right.
was a real Nazi, bro. Or
Right.
not a
Yeah.
real Nazi. Ain't none of them motherfuckers
Yeah.
real Nazis.
He was
but like
real
he was a
AB.
real racist, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So he's like, it's people like that. It's like, but we see it on social media, the fucking jabberjaw bullshit.
Yeah.
But like, ain't nobody doing shit. I think that shit like pushes people like Dylan Roof.
Oh yeah, I'm
Or-
gonna be a
or
real
a
one. I'm gonna be
Muslim.
a real one.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you motherfuckers like
Right.
what a real racist is. Type.
Right.
I think social media is a fucking can be a terrible fucking thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
It
scares me,
definitely
bro.
can,
It
dude.
scares me.
It can be an agitator.
But I'm thankful for it because like I
I
want
mean,
to
I love
talk
it.
to people like you.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
and I love your fucking.
I
memes
literally had to.
and-
I literally was talking to somebody, and they were like message me and like asking me about like the stuff I post. Like I had to explain it to somebody,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro. I'm like,
What are you explaining?
We're
Just
not gonna
unfollow
keep doing
me.
it. Yeah, we're not gonna keep doing this if I gotta fucking explain. This.
What are you explaining?
I mean, that's a whole
some
different
dumb
story.
shit. I mean,
yeah,
you
it's-
like me, you post nothing but dumb
Yeah,
shit.
like I'm like, bro, like you know what I mean? Like you're following the wrong one if you take everything I say
Yeah,
seriously.
get the fuck
Yeah,
outta
for
here.
real.
But hey, dude, if nothing else, this podcast really made me think.
Yeah.
It really.
And
made
I
me
want to
think.
say something. I want to shout out the podcast's friend Kim Gaskins.
Kim Gaskins, what up?
We're waiting. We're trying to do another one.
Oh,
she,
yeah?
She wanted me to shout out tonight,
Ah.
and yeah,
Okay.
she wanted me to shout her out. We're
I like
shouting
doing
out.
podcasts with her.
Kim
she's,
Gaskins. We need to get you on here again.
she's real Southern, bro.
She is. I said that to her
Real
last night.
Southern.
I brought that up about my accent.
Yeah.
She was like, "You do." I was
She's
like,
got-
"You
She
cannot
it comes
say
out
shit.
in her. Yeah,
Like,
you,
yeah,
can, you
they-
can hear it in
nothing.
her.
Yeah, she's got a thick
I love
Southern
you.
accent.
I love you, Kim.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, Chris, thanks for doing the podcast with us.
Definitely, dude.
I thought
Thank
it'd be
you for
dope.
asking me.
I think it'd
Yeah.
be dope to have you on Bradley because it's like
Yeah.
I see you guys interacting and shit.
Yeah,
I think
he
it'd be-
said to me one time. I was getting on his case. He's like, "You're a lot nicer to me on the internet than
No,
you
I
are in
said
real
I
life."
like you a lot more on the internet.
That's a lie, bro. You're a lot nicer to me on the internet than you are in real life, bro. I said, "Well, shut the fuck up."
Yeah,
It's
you
not
got
one
thick
of mine.
skin. You got.
I
thick-
got
You
thick-
got
yeah,
thick
bro, I'm
skin.
like, come
I do
on,
too.
man.
I don't know, man. I heard a story. about
What?
you
Bradley getting
upset
offended?
About what?
about the Tool concert.
Oh no!
And,
About
like, so
about the
it's not
Slayer
that he-
concert. Yeah, that's the principle, bro.
That's
If
the
you-
one that you
But-
talked about on
but-
the
no, no,
podcast.
no,
Yeah, if y'all
it was
can't
a terrible
understand-
story,
No,
dude.
no. So like, it wasn't that he didn't get to go and dude blew him off.
It
It
wasn't-
was like the
yeah.
girl was like, "Haha, you didn't get to go," and he's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah.
Ooh.
On her 1 year.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, she
I was like,
laughing at
"Damn,
me,
Bradley."
Ooh.
And I told her straight up.
I don't hit women, but I'm about to
I was
fuck you up.
bro. I was so civil when I told like it. So I was mad. Like the dude, we had made plans to go to this concert months in advance.
Oh, I heard the whole story.
And then he
Trust
fucking
me.
ghosted me. He ghosted me, and I was like, "That's cool," because like it got to the point where I didn't even really want to go. But then I found out that he took a girl, and again, that doesn't make me mad,
He
especially
couldn't
if.
fuck you.
But he couldn't. No, but he couldn't be man enough to be like, "Hey, look, so."
Hey, I care about pussy
I-
more than I
yeah,
care about our
bro,
friendship.
I get that.
So fuck you.
I get that.
Yeah, you
And
do
I-
get that,
I know
don't
you
you?
do.
Yeah.
100%.
So, bro, all you got to be is like, look, I'm taking my girl, da 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 da, and I'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So we were all at our friend's house, and I was pissed about it. And this girl starts laughing at it, like she wanted to try and cop to it, like she didn't ever know if I was what I'm being serious about. And I'm like, bitch.
It's hard.
I'm finna fuck you up.
In
Yeah.
her defense, though, it's hard to know.
So
when you're being
after,
serious.
It
yeah, but
is,
here,
it
no,
is,
but
it
here's the
is.
point. Here's
I mean,
where I
we
got
know,
pissed.
but-
Here's where I got pissed. Like I had cold shouldered her and said some shit and da 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 da.
This
da.
is the girl he took.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So I looked her dead in the face and I said, I just want you to understand that it makes me upset. Like, I feel like my feelings are invalidated by you when you laugh at me being upset. I couldn't have been more fucking clear and
Yeah,
adult
that's
about
pretty-
it.
That's pretty adult.
Very
like-
clear.
And she
adult.
laughed at that too.
I think that's like her little nervous
She's
thing.
scared.
She laughed
She
at
was
that too. So
scared,
she
bro.
said something. She said something. I don't even know if it was that south out of her mouth or not. I said, "Fuck you, bitch!" Like I'm done. I'm done playing this.
I mean, I hate to say it, but you should have said that first before you were an
Well,
adult and nice about it.
No. Because if I can
you.
be nice and adult about
I
it
know,
first,
I'm just
and you don't,
fucking
yeah.
around. I'm
But
not
his
telling
skin
you.
was not that thick that night because I ran into him later. And
Some
like,
days
just
are
dug
different.
into me,
Yeah,
dude.
but I'm saying, like-
especially when you talk about Tool to this
But then he
guy.
brought
No,
it
it
to
wasn't
me,
Tool.
bro.
No, it wasn't Tool. No, ain't
But
nobody
Tool-
stopping me from
hey,
that.
but Tool fueled the fire.
No, it wasn't a Tool
It was
concert.
Slayer.
I'm going
Slayer.
on Sunday.
It was Slayer. That's my
Okay,
bad.
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
going on
Slayer. Okay, it's not the same as Tool.
No.
it's not. Okay,
It
I
was
got you.
Slayer's last tour.
You
though.
were just upset that he didn't tell
It was
you
the
straight
principle.
up that
Yeah,
he's like,
it was
hey,
the principle.
dude.
It wasn't even the show. It was the principle and not about
I
not
would have
telling
been
me.
like, I would have been fucking pissed too. I'd
Yeah.
been like, yo, fucking tell me. To
And
my
he still
goddamn
hadn't talked
face,
to me. He
bitch.
still hadn't talked. I mean, he ain't seen me, but he still
He
hadn't
ain't
talked.
shit. If
But
you're
the whole
listening, you
reason-
know who the fuck
Yeah,
you are, and
you
you ain't
know who
goddamn
you are, and
shit.
that's
and we'll
Homeboy's
tell you
boy.
straight to your fucking face,
Yeah.
son.
He's definitely
Yo,
the
he
one
knows.
too.
He knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, of
don't
course he
we?
does.
See,
That's
I
his
don't know who
homeboy.
we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
I
his
don't know who we're
homeboy.
talking about.
But
But like, bro, I don't got time. You know what I mean? Like, fake friend. I don't need.
But
fake
the only reason
friends.
I brought this up was like you like he
I'm
got.
so
thick-
glad you brought it
thick
up.
skin,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, I seen him later, and he like
But,
dug
like,
into me, bro.
It happens,
Like
bro.
you
It
fucking
happens.
idiot! Why you quit your job and
Us
this and that? Why you didn't move
thick-skinned
on,
motherfuckers.
man?
Because that's the same. It's the same shit. Like that. Like you being so cavalier.
I didn't
even
know you
with
were
that
being
smile on
serious,
your
though.
mouth. Now it's like
I
don't
didn't know-
fucking invalidate the way I fucking feel.
I'm not.
Just
But
chill. It's
Nah,
over.
I didn't
Hey,
know-
it's over, dude.
I didn't know you were being so serious.
Hey,
How you not? When I looked at her in the
Hey.
face and said "fuck you, bitch,"
I
how you
wasn't
not know
there
I'm
for that.
serious?
Bradley,
Oh my God.
Bradley,
I wasn't over there.
Bradley.
Yeah.
You know what'll make you
I
feel
did
way
not mean to
better
bring this
to
back up.
forgive that man for being a
Forgive
fucking
him right
pussy.
now.
Forgive
Oh,
him on the podcast
apologize
right
right
now.
now.
Just because, hey, listen.
Yeah, that's
no,
not- I
you
don't
don't
know
have
what
to
the fuck I'm
apologize,
thinking.
but you need to
Like
forgive.
Dre.
Hey, you need to forgive him for you, bro. You need to forgive him.
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
forgiving it, bro.
right, cool. That's all I need to hear.
I didn't lose sleep over it that night. I ain't losing sleep over it tonight.
But that
That's
cunt
all.
egging it on kind of made it.
Yeah. And she
And
knows.
I
I
didn't
love how I
know.
don't.
In my defense,
I like
I
how I
didn't
don't
know.
know who these people are, so I can
It
talk
don't matter.
mad
It ain't,
shit.
it ain't worth knowing.
No, it ain't. It ain't worth knowing because then I can't.
Yeah.
I won't. I'll feel bad about talking
For
shit.
real. But I'm gonna point him out. Hey, but I'm gonna point him out to you later.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah. It
And
don't
I'm
matter.
gonna be like, Slayer.
yeah. I'll be like, you want to know what though? And I heard the show sucked anyway.
Yeah.
So
And I heard you
It's
suck
all
some
gravy.
dude's
Definitely
dick
did
behind a
look-
porta john.
It definitely did
I mean,
look like it sucked.
Did it suck?
I heard it looked empty.
It looked so
Oh,
trash.
God.
It looked empty.
dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. We've
All
been
right.
talking for a minute. Chris, you're fucking awesome. I want to have you back on
Ugh.
at some
Anytime,
point.
bro.
I would
Don't
love
do
it.
that.
Don't
He loved
fucking
me,
make
bro.
that
He
noise
loved
to
me.
him,
He
bro.
loved me, dude.
Don't be mean to him,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I'm
God
invalidating his
damn it.
feelings.
God damn it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's always a pleasure
It's
talking
my
to you,
pleasure.
sir. I fucking love doing podcasts.
I love you
with
to death,
dude.
bro.
If
You're
I
my
was
brother.
gay, I'd suck your dick. So that's it, guys.
All right,
Thanks
cool.
for listening to the Hunt for Greatness podcast.